fellow hog crankers. Welcome to another DSP stream. Video. Anyways, I am gonna watch his little podcast he did the other day. It had a lot of nonsense in it, and it dealt a lot with the crash out that DSP had with Street Fighter 6. I tried to go through this, and I was kind of skimming his kick chat just to see what they were saying. And you guys are not gonna believe this. They didn't say anything that was like even out of line or offensive, that as he claims. That's line number one. Line number two, he claims that like Zangief was like, because he talks about like how the stream whatever was like flagged for sexual content, but then like everyone already debunked it as hateful, offensive content, whatever. But he said it was sexual and said, oh, it's because the AI thought that Zangief was in his underwear. And like, I'm gonna extrapolate on this a little bit. The Zangief that he fought was wearing his Street Fighter 6 costume, not the Super Turbo costume. He was wearing a Street Fighter 6 costume where he had pants. Like, there's no way it looks like underwear. The classic costume looks like underwear comparatively. There's no way that the stream got flagged for that. Now, of course, you know, he's saying this also as trolls mass flagged. I just think it's funny that that's what he chose to go with. Like, he could have easily just said, like, oh, they flagged her for offensive content, because it doesn't take a rocket scientist to kind of watch the Street Fighter footage and see him talk about how a jury player was sucking cock and all this other bullshit. Like, I don't know why he doesn't even want to admit that that's kind of offensive content, but of course, in DSP's mind, the only offensive content is saying the N-word, because he does not view the R-word as a slur, and he kind of gets annoyed when people tell him it is, and said, oh, why are you afraid of words? So then why don't you say the N-word more often, right, Phil, if that's the case? Like, his viewpoint on words is really funny to me, because it's like, you realize words have meanings, and that's kind of like how it goes, right? Like, why else are you, like, not okay with people mentioning gout, right? Anyways, so yeah, I watched this stream a little bit, and I gotta say this. I'm gonna say this as well. I'm gonna throw this out there. I knew he was gonna drop Alex. You know, everyone was like kind of thinking, oh, is he gonna drop the game? Yeah, I don't know. He's gonna like play it again, obviously, because he wants to go back to his mains. I knew he was gonna drop Alex because, first off, he said that if there's a time to get Alex to master is right now when he released, because nobody knows how to fight against him, and it's easy to do like within a week or whatever. Now that people know how to fight him, it causes more effort to put Alex to master, so now there's no point in getting him there, which I kind of think is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, and it just shows that this guy doesn't love fighting games, because honestly, if you genuinely like fighting games and you want to like show your mastery of a character, wouldn't you want the opponents to be a challenge and for you to overcome the challenge to get to master? Instead, he wanted a race to get to master when there's no effort required, which really says a lot about his like mentality with it. I said this in my fighting game video I did about it, where it's like, you know, on paper the master rank is supposed to show people you mastered the character. Yeah, there's other echelons of master, but like the idea is that like when you get to master, you can at least say confidently, I mastered the character to that level. I can go further, but like I mastered it, right? Like that's like the idea on paper. So how is it showing mastery when you just want to get to the top by being within a week? And a lot of people are also like questioning, like, well, Theo, like there's other ranks on master. Yeah, but like, guys, it's DSP. I mean, this guy will like ride a tricycle, learn to ride a bicycle, and say, I mastered bicycles. and not even get curious about motorcycles or anything. Like, this guy probably is a average level student, probably go for the bare minimum shit. Like, hey, a teacher gives him extra credit, he ain't doing it. Too much work. Unless it's super easy, like watch a movie. Oh, he'll do that extra credit, but it's like, extra credit, solve this super duper challenging question. No, I don't need to do that. I don't need to. Like, master level in Street Fighter 6 is kind of like a bare minimum level to like flex on, like, because, and in my mind, I think at some point when they announced the other levels, he was like, that's for the tryhards. Master is good for like people like me. So like he kind of already coped into loving master level and attaining that level and then quitting, because the guy's a giant baby who doesn't love games. Okay, like, you think he likes this game? Come on. I mean, I like fucking Guilty Gear, Strive even, and I've been trying to get Jacko to Vanquisher. It ain't easy, okay? I'm still level 3 platinum, okay? Okay, I'm still trying to get to diamond. I'm still clawing my way to the top. But it's hard. But you know what? Unlike Phil, I ain't giving up. I'm not like, I hit platinum 3. That's good enough for me, man. Fuck this game. Everyone knows how to defeat Jacko. It's bullshit. So, like, it's all nonsense. It's all nonsense when it comes to him, and it just shows a quitter's mentality that he didn't want to get master with Alex out of, like, love for the character, love of the game. He just wanted to get to master just to end the Alex playthrough, I guess. Like, it's just a end game for him. Like, it's not the end game of the ranks, obviously, but if you're like DSP and you just want bare minimum shit to say seen it all, that's what you do. I mean, think of it like this: master level is like the base ending of the game, like the ending that anyone can get. But then the game is like, oh, you could do this other stuff that's like extra, like think DK Bonanza and Kirby's Forgotten City, whatever, where you beat the game and then like the game throws in like challenge levels that unlock the alternate secret ending. DSP ain't doing that shit. That stuff is optional and it's for tryhards. Just get the base endings that I've seen it all. I've seen everything. And then you move on with your life. That's master level. That's master rank for Phil. So that's what that's what was going on here. Just a bunch of bullshit. Let's just go back a little bit. As watch the channel for 6. That's a bot. Spewed on, lag check, that kind of shit. Now let's move on to the podcast, because it's probably gonna be a long video. I do kind of feel I should have done this in like full screen. I'm sorry everyone. I'm sorry, but whatever. What's done is done.
And as long as you can find a way to bounce back, right, and have a good day.
Whoa! I skipped too far ahead. Oh my god, it's a cold open. Oh no. Oh nice. Oh my god, dude, I hate that guy's fingers. So like, it's like Yoshi's fingers.
Righty, everybody. Good morning and welcome to the show. It is time for the DSP Morning Show here on DSP Gaming for Wednesday, the 25th of March, 2026. Nice, chill vibes today. Relax.
Oh my god, I should have gotten the daily. I can get the daily wrap out. Fuck it. Let's just go to the. Let's see. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, that's stupid. Why did I do that? I gotta act like other shit. No, I want DSP Gaming. It's terrible! Crimson Desert. Guys, I didn't say Crimson Desert sucks, okay?
What's up, everyone?
By the way, I love he says that, oh my god, Slay the Spire didn't do so well, so I ended the playthrough or whatever the fuck. He said, like, the day before, alright guys, this is gonna be the last Slay the Spire stream, because, like, I've seen everything. So, I mean, you could also argue, like, why would you, like, wail out for a game when DSP is pretty much telling you he's done with it, right? so nobody like wailed out for it. And it's like, oh my god, guys, nobody supported it. I have to end it. And then it says, well, I can't go back on a night stream. He said he might do that. Like, I love that he tells us like rationally beforehand, yeah, this will be the last stream, and if I want to go back to it, it'll be a night stream. That's what he says like before the incident. The stream happens, doesn't get supported. Oh my god, guys! It didn't get any support! No support! And now it might be a night stream. Like, okay, that's what you told us. Like, why be a baby about it, right? Like, this dude really loves, like, being an overdramatic bitch as he says, I'm not dramatic, I'm not Chicken Little. But he always goes Chicken Little mode all the time. Let's go to the outro. Well, let's go to the outro of this. Did he end on a win? Did he end on a win? He ended on a win. Like a little baby. Capcom did him a solid. That's it.
I did as much as I could. I got over 23,000 points, which is kind of what I was trying to do, but there's no point in playing this.
Oh my god, dude, that's even more annoying. I tried to get over this points. I did, that's it. Like, so you weren't trying to get master. Cope.
It's impossible to play. Every time I try to play with Alex online, I play Tryhards, and the connections are absolutely
Dude, you're playing on ranked. And I like really hate how this dude shits on people blindly in this game for being tryhards when this dude will even go into casual. And if, let's say, like, the opponent is like doing dumb shit, right, or does one match and leaves or whatever, he will sit there and be like, oh my god, this is such a disrespectful player, what an idiot. He'll then like also like not do rematches to camis in casual, and then and get super butthurt, like super duper butthurt or whatever, as he acts like a tryhard. He'll then talk about sets. Oh, you should do this amount of sets, blah blah blah, all the time. Like, this is the biggest tryhard of them all. The biggest one. Like he won't even do casual with any other character. He won't even like you guys asked me to play Rashid. I haven't played Rashid in forever. Yeah, but why do you play him just casual? I can't do that. I haven't played him for a while. Like, even with the hitbox shit, like, I will kind of level with him and say, like, I understand that he would want to do training mode to get used to the inputs and all that. I could kind of like get around that. I wish I could tell you how I switched from like joystick to hitbox. I want to say I probably did arcade modes in like, you know, the fighting games I played, and then I just went straight online. Like, who cares? But I really can't tell you. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've been using it, so I can't tell you like my hitbox journey, dude. But it's like, dude, you're doing casual. Like, who cares? Like, and then and he always wants to end on a win, even if he's doing casuals. And this guy is like mocking other people for being tryhards. He won't go back to any other fighting games. He won't try any other fighting games for the fun of it, because he has to be a tryhard. He has to understand the game on an autistic level. And it's like, do you really need to do that to try a fighting game? And he's like, oh, I'm gonna try Invincible and Avatar. Why? You're gonna play that for like a day and then move on. Like, it's so unserious. And then this dude's like, oh, these people are being tryhards. Why are they playing this game all the time? Like, it's so insane. And then he like starts shitting on them for like not going to tournaments. Damn, man. And it's ironic. This dude will say that, like, oh my god, dude, there's so much you can like shit on this guy for, but the fact that he's like so negative to tryhards in this game, it's like really dumb.
God fucking awful, and it lags to living shit, and I'm not actually being.
And again, like, I there are like tryhards in any fighting game and all that stuff, which is whatever. Like, that's just how it is. Deal with it, right? Uh, but as I said before, like someone did comment on my video about the rank modes and all this stuff, and the guy disagreed with me about like the gambling aspect of it, which is like I understand. I did read another person's like article that or post that was kind of explaining their perspective on it, and I kind of agreed with the idea because I kind of felt that way in some cases where it's like, oh my god, my points are on the line, that kind of stuff. But this person disagreed, which is like so bad, right? Everyone should agree with me. But anyways, um, but I don't think that like that mentality is a one like encompasses everyone, because everyone goes to the rank mode with like different expectations and outlook on it. There are some people that just don't want to use rank mode because they just don't like it and they want to stick with casual or whatever. There's like a lot of people who play these games and like a lot of different things. And I do think that with rank mode, like I like the pressure that it gives you, and it gives you something to do and something to strive for, which I do appreciate in these modes. But DSP falls into every little checkbox of the most extreme baby mode like reaction to stuff. He goes into rank mode. He wants to chase progress in rank. He goes into rank mode to chase progress. Like just simple progress, which I think is like one of the worst things you can do when you play these fighting games. Like if you're going there like I want to hit master in 2 hours, and then you don't, you're gonna be fucking pissed, and it's gonna be miserable. Like he and it's hard to say that like he's doing this knowingly or unknowingly or whatever, but he keeps like chasing progress, which you do see that when he complains about, oh, I barely made no progress in the stream or whatever. But like rank points and rankings in fighting games are very like fluid and very like sporadic, in the sense of you don't know who you're facing. Again, ranked mode encompasses people who really either are just playing just to fuck around, whatever. They may not even care about casual, they just want to go to ranked and fuck around. People with bad connections, people who may not understand the game completely, like whatever. Again, like I play ranked in Street Fighter 6 and I suck at the game. I play Strive and I wouldn't say I'm bad, but I also don't think I'm like an amazing player. But I play that ranked. Like you can't sit there and assume that everyone in a ranked mode are all like tryhard people or people who like study the game. There could just be people who will just do dumb shit anyway. Like that, you just don't know all the players that are playing all at once, obviously. But he goes in with these deep expectations, and then like as he's like losing and all this stuff, like I do think that like a lot of this is just he's kind of losing focus in a match, because again, like I'm going through my perspective where there are times where I'm playing a match and I just lose focus like during a match, or I'm trying to do a combo, then like my mind wanders to think about either the end of the match or the next match, or I just generally lose focus, and it's like, and I get upset about it because it's like, what the fuck? I thought I did this. And I think that's what DSP kind of falls into. He falls into these little check boxes. Like, he plays ranked mode. He wants, like, certain, like, outcomes from it. And when he doesn't get it, baby mad. Like, that's all it is. It's like, you even see this in his single-player games. He will play, or even Nintendo games. He plays, like, Mario. And it gives him an ounce of challenge in a game that he perceives as an easy game or whatever. And he's like, what the fuck? Fuck this. Because this dude's a baby. He's a giant baby.
Basically rewarded for the stress. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing if, like, people are cheering me on and they're being happy and they're like, yeah, Phil, you can do it. Instead, I got toxic-ass fucking people tonight. Like, a whole group of toxic people flagging the fucking stream, being dicks over on Kick. So fuck it. I'm not gonna bother.
Again, like, the things that his Kick chat were saying are, like, normal things they've always been saying. Like he's acting as if they were like sending him death threats and telling that they're gonna like come to his house and like do shit or something. Like, Phil, you and your family suck ass. You're stupid. I hope you lose your house. And it's like, that never happens. The chat was like doing the usual jokes of like, dude, I think this person's lagging. Guys, the lag switch? Like shit like that. Like dumb shit. That's like not even worth the moral support. Like, and he's acting as if they sat there and was like telling him all kinds of shit that's like fucked up that I'm not gonna say because I'm gonna get banned.
Bother with it anymore. If I play the game, I'll probably just play with the characters I'm good with. You know,
Of course,
I'm
because
trying to.
again, Alex didn't have any cheesy combos. Like all the characters he plays have some cheesy gimmick that's so annoying to deal with. Alex probably required a little more thinking outside the box that DSP is not willing to do. It's so funny that like that there's Blanca shit he never does. The Blanca Chan thing is like to me it's a miracle he uses it because that's like a thing that's not from any other game and it's unique to Street Fighter 6 and it's like that's the only thing DSP uses, but he uses in such like generic ways for the character. Like I think Block has an air throw, never uses it. And he does other shit. Like there's all these characters that do interesting stuff, and he's like, and he does the same kind of like super turbo setups. Like this guy doesn't learn anything. It's so boring. It's just jab, 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 throw. And then like if it's like round 3, the final round, he will always like do the beginning of the match of that round into level 3. And it's so lame. It's so lame when he does it, especially with Blanca. It's like I see the combo coming a mile away and it's like, dude, people should just one and done this guy more often. Fuck this guy, unless you know you can beat the shit out of him. In the game, of course.
To learn, legit, trying not to be a spamming, bitch like these fucking people online, but you just can't do it.
You can't really spam with Alex. He doesn't have a projectile to spam with. Like, I guess you could spam, like, jabs, I guess, or whatever, but, like, whatever, right? Come on.
You notice I didn't study any meta whatsoever. I didn't watch anyone else's videos. I'm trying to learn for myself. It's only the 3rd time I'm playing with the character. It's impossible. People already know safe jump setups. People know everything. It's like
I love, dude. He got so mad at the safe jumps, and he's like, "This is stuff that you learn in like the distant future." And it's like, dude, like, jumping is like the one thing you do in these fighting games. Like, I think this is like, I would argue that's something that you would discover fast. Like, you're gonna learn safe jumps fast, and it's like, whatever. Like, come on. But it's so insane. He's so buttered that people learn the game. But then like you'll find rants of him saying that people need to learn how to play the game. But in reality, he just means that they should learn like from the tools within the game and like other obtuse ways. Like he said the way he learned the game in Street Fighter 6 was he watched not like tutorial videos but like match videos. But like that's like splitting hairs in my opinion. Like that's no, in my opinion, that's no different from like playing a match and I'm like, oh, I want to learn that guy's combo. Then you just watch the replay or whatever. Like it's not anything like unique. And DCX as if it's some masterful like unique thing to learn on your own. But what he's really upset with that he's not really articulating because the guy's a dumb fuck and it's wrong and it's bad in my opinion. He is shitting on people for just having easier access to knowledge. I think that's kind of a bullshit boomer complaint. Like, I don't give a fuck about discovery or whatever. Like, I think people should learn how they want to learn with these games. Like, I like the one thing that people have complained a lot with Strive compared to like Exart. Exart has a lot of tools in the game to teach you combos and like the mechanics and the systems of the game more so than Strive. But there are still things you can learn on your own. But people like go to Discord, they talk to other people and learn, and that's still going on even with Street Fighter 6. Like, and it's so it's so funny to me that like Bunchek during the Bunchek era where DSP was like desperately trying to get his attention. Bunchik was like even agreeing with him in the sense of like, oh, like you can't really tell the difference or whatever. And it's like, sure, like that DSP just happened to fall on that opinion. Like, broken clock is right like twice a day kind of shit. Like, he'll just stumble into a good take, but I don't believe he comprehends what he's saying. Like, I don't think he comprehends what anyone means when like they say like, oh, the combos are the same. There's no like creativity with the combo setups or whatever from older games. Like, I don't think DSP like comprehends what that means, because his combo patterns have been the same combo patterns for years. There's no difference with it, and yet he's outplayed in this game that he claims is easy. Like,
It's like, dude, that shit you should know 6 months in. You know it after 7 days? It's fucking insane. All right, well,
yeah, 6 months in, you should know what the fuck a safe jump is. That's insane to me to like
screw this game. Really, like screw it. The ranked play is atrocious. It is. It's atrocious. The connections are god awful. Constant dropping of frames, dropping of inputs. Impossible to try to learn a fucking character unless you.
And guess what? We're gonna be playing casuals Friday. Are you guys hyped? Like, I'll be kind of fair and say, like, honestly, I think the only issue with casual when it comes to DSP is that like it's used as a buffer zone. Like, I try in casuals just as much as I try in ranked and all this other stuff, but DSP it's like a cope zone for him. Like, it's another thing for him to chew on, because ranked he's so easy to be conditioned into caring about his rank points. Like, that's really the problem. Like, to me, the most liberating thing you can do in a fighting game, like, I'm not saying you don't have to like necessarily like not care about ranking points, but you shouldn't be like married to them. Like, you shouldn't like look at your rank points as if it's like your flesh and blood. Like, you should just like you should care enough in terms of like how you play and all that, but you shouldn't like reduce yourself to points. Like, I think that's like the worst thing you can do playing these games. The moment you reduce yourself to a point or to a rank, I think you're gonna start to not enjoy the game.
Unless you play it nonstop. I don't. So it's gonna basically go exactly the same way Sagat did. Like, I know if I played the game a lot more, right, I would do better. If I played the game a lot more, if I would have better execution. I would basically know all the setups for Alex. I get him to master, but I don't play enough. When I play this game 1 to 2 times a week, it's not enough to get new characters to master anymore. That's the
Okay, but then why don't you just keep playing those 2 times? Like, why do you like? This is what I mean. Why care about getting master in a quick amount of time or whatever? Like, the rank patch for Strive is like is almost a year. Like, well, it's under a year old. Like, it's gonna be a year in August of this year, and it's like I'm still not like I didn't get Vanguard or whatever in Strive with any of my mains like Jack or Biken, but it's like I'm not sitting there like, oh my god, guys, it's taking me forever. I should play this every day, every waking moment. It's like just play it, and then like whenever you get there, you get there. Like, I just think this chase for progress is what's causing him to like crash out more so than like playing casual, which makes the crash outs during casuals even funnier, because he is so married to like either being seen as like a professional Street Fighter player or whatever, that like when he doesn't get the shiny toy, like he can't handle it. Like, grow up, man.
It's the sad fact. If I was going to get Alex to master, it had to be day 1. That was the only way I was going to do it. I'm serious. Like,
again, it had to be day 1. Why? And again, this is when nobody knows the character, so are you really learning the character if you're like, to me, like, I'll play like day 1 is a great day to start a character for when they come out. That's like a great day to start. But as it goes on, you'll really start to understand, is this character for me? Am I really this kind of character as me? And I've learned that in Street Fighter 6 with some characters. Like, I played Rashid, and then the more I played him, I was like, this character is not for me anymore. Like, I played him a lot in 5. And 6, he was not my character anymore. And it's like I can't like play him. So I'm gonna move on. See Viper, like I just don't think that character was ever for me. And I did good when she came out. I did good with Alex. I got out of Elena, Sea Viper, and Alex. Alex got straight to platinum immediately. Like, Elena got silver. I kind of don't know why. I feel like I got like cheated and got shitty like connections for matches that made me lose, but whatever. Uh, then I got gold with Sea Viper, and I'd argue I'm way worse with Sea Viper than Elena easily. Like one of my worst characters. Alex got platinum immediately. And then, like, as I played more of Alex, I started to realize he ain't for me. He's fun to play, same with the Viper, but I can't, like, do anything with him. Like, nothing's clicking with me. Like, I would have to play more with him to really, like, get it, but it's just not for me. But if I played day one, like, that's like, that told me nothing. I learned nothing about, like, the long-term, like, outlook on the character. It got me to, like, to play him and try him out, but the more I played, it was like, okay, this ain't for me. And I moved on. This guy is like, yeah, if I want to get into Master, I would have to play right now. It's like, yeah, that's, like, the worst time to do that, because then, like, if he plays more with Alex, as he's Master, he's gonna get bodied, because people learn the character, and he's gonna struggle because he's not fighting people who know the character. Like, it's so funny to me. He has played more fighting games and more, like, professionally than me. I never entered a tournament. He entered more tournaments than me, and he has less of an understanding of anything in terms of this game than me. It's like, how does that happen? Like, it's like you go to med school, and then, like, you get outclassed by a person who's just starting out in med school. Like, you're just an idiot. Like, you're causing malpractice. You don't know what cancer is. You don't know anything, and you're being outclassed by a dude who's, like, in college. Like, that's DSP right there. Like, if DSP is your doctor, you're gonna day one when he was a doctor, probably a solid day. He's probably a decent doctor. But the more he starts operating on patients, he starts doing dumb shit, and he loses his license, and he goes to jail because he's so bad. He somehow became a worse doctor the more he did it. that's DSP right there.
That was the only way I was ever going to do it, to play the shit out of the game, but no one wanted that. You guys wanted me to do all kinds of balance and all kinds of variety and stuff, right? So it is what it is.
This variety shit is so funny. He keeps saying, you guys want variety. I have never seen his chat beg for variety when it's not, like, a game they don't like. Like, it's whatever. But he'll say this when, like, if he plays Street Fighter 6 all day, or, like, you know, like Resident Evil 9, and then, like, support dries up, like, he'll say, see, you guys like variety. But it's like, I just think that's what would happen anyway. Like, that happens with any stream, honestly. But whatever. Okay.
I'm very frustrated, obviously. You know,
Obviously.
I hope that some people enjoyed the stream. The kick side was just a bunch of whiny brats, but the YouTube side at least was kind of nice.
Brats!
And it sucks that the stream got flagged, so now it's a low-income stream, you know, bullshit, and I stressed out the fuck out for really nothing for this stupid fucking game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you always stress out for this game. He stresses out for a lot of things that he doesn't need to stress out about. Like, I've said this before, there's stuff that happens to him in his life that literally tell him, hey, just wait. This is gonna clear up in a few days, wait. And he's like, oh my god, I can't, this sucks. And then, like, it resolves itself on its own. It's really like, he banged his, like, car or, like, his tire on, like, something stupid, and there's no damage to the tire, but he takes it to the mechanic every day because he thinks something's wrong with the tire.
I know, because people are like, well, play your other characters. I know. Like, I know, but that's what the point I was making is if I was ever going to get him.
Play with your other characters. He said he's going to
master, it was going to be now. Like, the longer you wait, the more people learn the meta. And
yeah, but why don't you learn that? Like, And again, like, he's acting as if like this knowledge isn't a two-way street. Like, he can't find anything out. Like he struggles with Cammy supposedly, and he can't look up anything about how to fight Cammy. And I'm just gonna say, I fought Cammy in Street Fighter 6. I don't see. I mean, again, I fought her mostly as Jury. I don't remember the matchups I've had with Cammy as Minot, but even that, I don't think they are that bad. But like, he really struggled with Cammy, and I don't understand it. Like, I don't know, whatever.
And play better against that character. You know what I'm saying? So day one, I could have got him to master if I played enough. I played all day and I couldn't do it.
Like,
I was like,
she's
this
not
close.
a bad character. It's not like, oh, she's low tier guys, but yeah, I don't know.
So,
but again, like, I play in dumb ways, so maybe that's
right.
how I handle it.
All right, everyone. Well, that's it for Street Fighter for now. I'll come back. Like I said, don't worry. I am coming back to it, but I want to play with the characters that I know how to play with.
But they
which is
changed
what
the
I will
balance.
do next stream, and hopefully the next stream goes better than this one. And I mean connections, and I mean everything, positivity. Enough with the fucking trolling and the toxic shit in chat. You guys don't know. People who don't watch on demand, you have no clue. These idiots just came here, started spamming toxic shit all night.
Again, he knows that they can't see the chat, and this guy is like playing it up. He's playing it up. That again, he's acting as if his chat was like telling him that he wants him to go homeless or something. And I've not seen anyone say this. Like, he is being such a little diva, and he's like, I'm not an overdramatic little bitch. I'm not a pussy.
Night. They're not even here to say a single positive word. They're just being dicks. Like, why would that inspire me to want to play better or do better or care? You know what I mean?
But like, again, aren't these just words? Why are you being afraid of words? Why are you being so afraid of words, Phil? Like, you're giving these words so much power.
I'm talking about the kick chat. I'm not talking about the YouTube chat. The YouTube chat was generally all right. There was a few annoying people in YouTube chat, but the kick chat was just
and
insane,
sure, the YouTube chat got him like demonetized.
Ridiculous spamming and nonsense. Like, come on.
Come on.
Jay Kuma, there's no point in processing setups. The point is getting the execution during the matches online. I could sit there in training mode and I'll do the combos over and over. It's not going to help me. Anyway, let me stop recording. So we'll come back.
It's not going to help
fights, and we'll see what happens if I pick my usual characters. And that's why I went so late, is because I know I'm not using Alex.
Because this input is impeccable. Right. Impeccable.
All right, guys.
Clean inputs, king.
Zanzibar Nights, I don't even know what you're talking about. I can't. Do you see how the chat is moving on Kick? How am I even supposed to read it when people are behaving?
Okay, what do you say with Zanzibar Man says? You ignored my kick message. Okay.
Friday night fights, and we'll see what happens if I pick my usual.
Look at the chat, Zanzibar, dumb fuck.
I know I'm not using Alex again. Fuck it. All right.
Fuck it. I'm not using Alex again. And this guy will say, I'm not a quitter. He quit. He's a quitter. He quit Alex. I knew he would. I knew he'd quit Alex. He's a little bitch. He can't handle Alex. He sucks. He's gonna walk away with his tail between his legs, and he's gonna walk with me. He's a little bitch. He's a little bitch, like Rich.
All right, guys. Zanzibar Nights, I don't even know what you're talking about. I can't. Do you see how the chat is moving on Kick? How am I even supposed to read it when people are behaving like that? I can't even read it. You guys are spamming nonsense in the fucking chat. There's no way I can read that chat. How am I supposed to make any heads or tails about it? You know what I mean? I can't. And you've been doing that all night, and you know
I love he says I can't read it, and yet he knows that they were saying negative things. I mean, to a degree, I kind of understand in the sense of, like, you know, it's easy to read when a lot of people say dumb shit or whatever, like, occasionally, but some of the people, like, I get it. I get that. But it's like, it's just one of those things that you hear it and you're like, what? And you have to, like, think about it a little bit.
No, you haven't. In general, the Kick chat has been atrocious tonight. Not every single person, but most people have been pretty bad, man. They've been jerks. So how am I supposed to have any kind of positive interaction with you, right?
But, oh my god. I take it back. Fuck it. Fuck this guy. Because, honestly, if he was talking about the speed, that is one thing. I can forgive the speed. But then he doubles down on, like, why would I interact with you guys? You guys been mean. one dude says, "You missed my message," and he's like, "Why would I interact with you? You guys are mean." And honestly, like, honestly, it is so oh my god, dude, like, I don't know how to word it, but I'll say this: KickChat is a monster he made. He made the monster. He unleashed the monster, and now he wants the monster to be under control. Because think about it. He said for years, KickChat is supposed to be the rowdy chat that's supposed to me and I was supposed to say flirt, but whatever. Uh, tease me, bleh, all this shit, and then like but then when they actually do that, he's like, "Oh, you guys been nasty to me all the time. You guys don't say anything smart. You told them that they're the trolling chat." And then it makes no sense. I have complained about this numerous times. When the admin gold shit started, I said the same thing. Like, it's just obvious to me for two things: laziness, and he just wants to use it. And since he gets like pennies from people like sitting there in chat, he wants so many trolls to sit there so he can make passive money off of them. And again, you can say, well, Theo, it's not that much. Look, if you have constant pennies coming, DSP will pick him up on the floor. Like he will pick up the penny. He'll pick it up. He'll bend over for a penny. This dude is a fiend when it comes to like any amount of money. He keeps everything open. Like he kept his like multiple like merchandise shops open and had no intention into like curating it, adding new designs to it, whatever. Like he's so lazy. He just wants passive income. Like that's why he has not turned off Patreon. He did not deactivate the account. He kept it open. He kept it open because he knows he has people there that leaves the subscriptions on, and he'll keep taking and taking and taking and taking and taking without any like, maybe I should do something with this. No, because this guy loves passive income. He loves the pennies. So he has no incentive of leaving Kick, deactivating Kick, or whatever. It's just sheer laziness. He doesn't want to moderate, and he can't like trust anyone to moderate because everybody he trusts has left or became a troll. But there's no like consistent moderation anyway. His moderation is so laughable. It's like insane. Don't spam. They spam, and then like he just says, "Guys, you're spamming. Cut it out." And then like that's it. Like people had to tell him he should time people out. Like it's so insane. This dude does not use any of these tools at all. He's like, "How can I stop backseat gaming? You want me to ban people for that?" No, you don't have to ban them. You can time them out. Like, and then he'll just ban some. Like before, like he would just ban people and call it a timeout sometimes, and then they would say, "Hey, can you unban me?" And then that's how that would like pan out. Sometimes it's so laughable how little this guy gives a fuck about the moderation. He just loves the clout of it. It's insane, and he has like abuser tendencies because of this behavior. And then he's like, "Why are you guys being mean?" Like, what the fuck do you want them to do? You told them you want them to be the rowdy chat, and now you're bitching about it. And again, if this was anyone's chat, he would say, "Wow, this guy had a chat that was supposed to be like rowdy, and he still says stop being rowdy. Wow, what a fucking idiot!" Like he would definitely do that. Like, dude, I said the same thing before. He shat on Rich and like Wings and Lolcow Live and all this for monetizing Lolcow shit. Oh, you're making money off of negativity, blah blah blah. What the fuck is Kick Chat, right? He's making money off of people making fun of him. Like it is so insane. And then he plays the victim. You wanted this, dumb fuck. You can't even say, Theo, you're victim blaming. I'm not. He actively went out of his way to say this. Like, it's not like, oh, he sits there and is like, hi guys, what's up? Oh my god, these people are making fun of me. No, he literally says, these people are trolling me and making fun of me, but that's okay. It's the rowdy chat. And then you'll see the weasel words of like, well, it's one thing when you say that I suck at Street Fighter, and it's another to say that I should learn better or whatever the fuck. Like, he always does this shit, and it means nothing. This guy stands for nothing. Nothing. You'll crash out.
Zanzibar Nights, I did not
watching
ignore
this
500
guy.
kicks. I shouted out all kicks that I got.
I am like losing it with this guy. Like, that alone, it just made me spiral. Because the Zanzibar said like, oh, I gave you a kick, whatever, and then it says, I read everything out. You just told this guy you couldn't read what he wrote because everyone was a bunch of assholes. And then he said, I read what you said. What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? This dude is insane. He's losing it. I mean, again, like, sometimes I play up this nonsense. I'm like, oh my god. But it's like, I have said this a lot where, like, you watch this guy long enough, like, the contradictions and nonsense this guy does will like cause you to spiral so easily because this dude is insane. He's just insane.
All the kicks that I got were shouted out tonight. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. I have no clue what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. But how is he reading it now?
Okay.
Like, whatever. Okay. You did. Oh, you know what? Oh my god, this is another thing he does sometimes. He'll say, okay, yeah, thanks, Zanzibar for the 500 kicks, yeah, thank you. And then that's it. That's all he'll say, and he'll consider that as he read it.
Read the message? Dude, I'm playing fucking fighting games and I'm heated. I'm not going to read the message.
Oh my god, this dude. Okay. List of fetishes that DSP has. Poop. Diapers. Food. Money. Victim. Being a victim. Like, this dude, he's like, dude, I'm playing, like, why did you say that then? Like, it's insane. He first says, how can I read it? It's the chat. Everyone's a bunch of assholes. I read your super chat. I read your kick. Well, it was during a match. Like, this dude will tell you anything, and then you have to keep prodding him to get the actual answer. Like, because this dude does not respect anyone. He thinks you're all stupid, and he keeps wanting to pignatize people into other things. Like, again, I understand that sometimes, like, he does say things, and, like, people can misunderstand stuff, which, again, shit happens. Like, and this is another thing he gets upset about all the time, when people misunderstand what he's saying, which I think is insane to get upset about if it's a genuine misunderstanding, and if you clarify it, that's fine. And of course, there will be people who will not believe it or whatever, but, like, you don't have to, like, fucking, like, go crazy about it. But this dude will, like, treat you like a dumb fuck if you misunderstand what he says sometimes. Like, it's like saying, I went to Blockbuster and said, oh, I heard you went to a Hollywood Video. Like, it's like the same thing, and you're like, I went to Blockbuster. Who the fuck said I went to Hollywood Video? Are you a fucking dumbass? It must be another detractor beam. And it's like, dude, calm down. He just got, like, one thing wrong. It's, like, insane. It's, like, insane.
Read the message and have a conversation with you during fighting game nights, and you know that. I don't do that. I don't have conversation back and forth on fighting game nights. It's always been that way. I got to focus on the game, especially when my adrenaline's up and I'm all...
He says this nicer to other people. Notably YouTube chat, for the most part. Like, there are people in YouTube chat he doesn't really care about, and he'll, like, do this. But, like, it's just funny how he really just shits on Kick, and then gets mad when they call him out on it. It's like, it really is like it's, oh my god. it's an ongoing conflict that's gone on so long. You forgot who threw the stone first. Like that's how dumb this conflict is. But like if one side doesn't like concede, like it will be ongoing. I will say DSP should be the one to like move on because he's the streamer, and you know because yeah, like go to what was that fucking game? I want to say it was Torment Souls 2. It was some horror game he was playing, and he was like telling people like in his kick chat like, okay, people are trying to enjoy the game, and you guys are being no. That's it. I put my foot down on this, and it meant nothing. Again, he does these like performative like actions to be like, that's it. I'm turning the car around, and then you just pull over instead, and then you like fucking slap your kid. I don't know, like you do something else that you drive on. Because realistically, you're not gonna drive all the way home. Like, but he talks to his chat like that so much because he gets off to this. He doesn't have any actual kids. He has no real authority. But fetish number 6, authority. He loves authority. He gets off to it. He's like, oh yeah, these people are my fucking subjects. I'm gonna do this. Like, it's why he like loved the King arc. He loved it. And they said it's a meme. What's the meme? What's the joke, Phil? He never said what the joke was. He would say it's a joke, but then say, "Well, I'm also reclaiming it because because people said it was like hateful, but I'm taking it back and making it positive by saying I'm the king of whatever you want, right?" But what's the joke? But it's also not a joke, but it is, but it isn't. Again, like this dude will not stand for anything. He will join in on the picket line, he'll strike with you, but the moment he sees a deal to get ahead, he'll take it and he'll squash the protest if he gets ahead. This guy believes in nothing. He is such a empty person. Like, what does he stand for? What does he believe? Food, money, and poop.
And I'm all heated and shit. You notice now I'm a lot more calm because I'm not playing anymore. But when I'm playing that shit, it's not
Oh, so it was the game that okay.
Conversational when I play Street Fighter, and you know that. So don't even try it.
And you know it. How do you know he knows that? Like, I don't remember Zanzibar Land being in the fucking chat for years.
All right.
Whatever.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight. Tomorrow, I don't know how tomorrow's going to go. Today was a really frustrating day. I think you know why.
You know what's funny to me is that like there are definitely like streamers I've heard similar like rants that I heard from DSP, and probably was like, oh god, is this like gonna be a lolcow moment? Is this when this person becomes a lolcow? But these people don't end up as lolcows, and they kind of move on. Like, like you listen to someone, you're like, oh, this is a little weird, but then you're like, oh, whatever. Like, but DSP, it's like he crashes out and then he latches onto it. Like, he latches on to the crash outs. And it just becomes part of the meme. Like, it just becomes part of the cycle because he has went through this numerous times, and then then he gets some form of profit the next day. Like, really, it really is that toddler that throws a temper tantrum, and then you give him a pacifier, and then he's like happy again. That's DSP right there.
Why, right? I played a game I really liked on the earlier stream. I love that game. I love Slay the Spire 2. I wanted to do more runs in the game. I wanted to keep playing it.
It is such a funny thing to say this when he said before, oh guys, I think this is gonna be the last Slay the Spire stream because like I've seen everything in the game and it's early access, this and that. And of course, he wants to use it as fun to guilt trip people because this guy's a little bitch. He's a little bitch.
But I can't get a good crowd for it, right? So it sucks. I can't play a game that I like and that do more runs in the game. I wanted to keep playing it, but I can't get a good crowd for it, right?
How much do I need to donate for a shout out? Okay.
So it sucks. I can't play a game that I like, and that really annoys me. And then tonight I come in and I'm like, well, hopefully at least tonight we'll recover from that. No, it ends up being another stream where full frustration of how bad that game is online, trolling in the kick chat, and then low support, and then flagging the stream so no one can even super chat. It's like, wow, that's really nice of you, right? Like, really nice behavior.
But it, like, listen to this. It does sound like it's conflating everything to kick chat, because that's just how he lists things, like trolling, whatever. Make it so that no one can super chat. What nice behavior, or whatever. But he also says he streams, and he doesn't care about the money, and it's not about the money, and all this stuff. He made $83, like on the Street Fighter stream. Like, come on, come on. It's more than the fucking Slay the Spire stream. And again, he always says it's okay to have like one slow stream. It's not the end of the world. And then look at him crash out over this. And like, dude, you had multiple streams of him making only $50 that you were saying was successful. Like, and it's insane. It's actually insane when you think about that, because it implied, because there were streams even when like he wasn't making $50 and he would be like making 40, and he'd be like, oh well, it's not a bad stream, so whatever. He was like more like it is insane, and it makes him look so ungrateful. And then he's like, what do you mean I'm ungrateful? I don't mind if you guys, you know, it's fine. I'm just saying I don't want a pattern, blah blah blah. But but he's going off on more rants like this, making more money than he did when $50 was good to him. And then when you talk to him now about it, he's like, I don't want to go back to those times. Those were dark times. And yet he was not this like needy and like desperate and pathetic. Like it is just, you know, it's like he rode on a high with Kino Casino, and like this is like going through withdrawals almost. Like, it's so insane, because again, he learned the wrong lessons when he gets a lot of money. Because again, you see this with like the vest streak. He starts to feel like, I was able to get $100 every stream from these guys, so they could do that. So that means that there's no excuse. There's no reason for them not to do that. And then like when that wasn't happening, he was getting more like aggressive, whatever. Then like it happened with the King arc, and it's happening now. Like, now it kind of plateaued where it's like it's really just whatever. Like, it's so weird, and it just makes him look bad. And he acts as if like you're not supposed to notice that.
To do that to the streamer who you know is frustrated. And that's why people did it, because they know I'm upset. They know that my blood pressure is up. They know that that game pisses me off, and that's why they act like that. They're animals, right?
I love he acts as if like we discovered this on our own. My guy, you hype these fucking streams as you know Street Fighter's gonna get me angry, it's gonna get me raging, and then you play it and like, wow, people know I'm angry. And also like it's whatever. Like, dude, people are always gonna poke and prod. It is so like it. Again, everything he says is devalued. It like at all. Like, it's insane. It's insane. Like, this dude will say like, I dropped Mario Kart because people were gonna clip farm it and it's dumb. What do you call Street Fighter 6 then? And then like when that stops making money, or it doesn't like accomplish what he wants it to accomplish, he'll drop the game and then pretend it's like, I decided no more clip farming. I realized the trolls were using Street Fighter 6 as like a thing to get at me, and I said no more. You want chill content? And again, let's face it, you guys love chill content. And honestly, like, all his streams, every stream he has been doing is chill, chill, chill. It is so like boring and mundane slop. Like, dude, isn't he playing like what fucking Dragon Quest today? No, that was yesterday. What the fuck is he playing today? I don't even know. I don't even know. I know he's trying like Crimson Desert Friday, Oh my god, what's he playing today? I'm afraid to ask. What is it gonna be like? Something Pokemon. Pokemon, dude. He's playing two RPGs. Two of them. And everyone's like, I can't do two RPGs. It's gonna kill the channel. But he's able to play two RPGs, one remake and one and one like basic ass port that he said was a scam. But it's retro fun. We love retro fun apparently, but we cannot go back to Suikoden 2. Even though, like, I'm surprised it is not drama and this, and I guarantee he's gonna say now, like, oh, well, nobody really asked for Suikoden 2. Oh, but watch Suikoden 1. This fucker was like, guys, you want to see Suikoden 2? Support Suikoden 1. These fuckers got fucking carrot dangled to support every single Suikoden 1 stream. They got taken for a ride. And then they get Suikoden 2, and it was like, yeah, it's not making a lot of money. I'm gonna put it on hiatus, I'll go back to it, never goes back to it, and then we'll say, like, either nobody asked for it, it didn't make a lot of engagement, a lot of support, whatever he wants to say, and it's like, dude, you promised Suikoden 2. Overpromise, underdeliver? Wow, that's like this, like, the second most recent game he did that with. Remember Sea of Stars? Yeah, fuck that game. It is insane. But he went back to fucking Expedition 33. But he won't go back to fucking Suikoden 2, even though he keeps bragging how much we love retro RPGs and this, that, and his Pokemon playthroughs. I like, I like, it's even worse. It's even worse because these games are artificially dragged out because he's only collecting Pokemon to get people to name them. And it's even worse with this game because you cannot name the Pokemon later. I think maybe you get an item to do that with. I think. No, that's the share XP item. Never mind. But you can't do that with the naming. So he will like grind for Pokemon, then stare at the screen and says, okay guys, who wants to name him? Who wants to name him? And then he'll like get people to name him for free anyway. Like, it is so jarring and confusing, and it makes me wonder if he's willing to do like free naming shit with Pokemon Fire Red or whatever. Why couldn't he do that before? I know, right? It's so insane. And that's all these Pokemon games like become, and it's like kind of annoying.
Oh, strike when he's down. Strike when he's bleeding. Strike the wound, right?
They're like animals.
Anyway.
Fuck you, man. And then, but you know what? Oh my god, dude! Like, this guy is really just bitching for shit he does, dude. Like, why do you think he talks about Wings all the time? He goes to Wings' chat. Wings, talk to me, Wings. Oh my god, Wings, you're getting trolled. Let me talk to you. And then like he'll use LTG to like do this, and then he keeps bragging about like talking about these lolcows and all this stuff to make him feel better. He has like actual segments talking about how like bringing up Rich was making him feel better sometimes. But this was like, I guess you could argue that this was him just trying to fit in with the other like drama careers like Kino Casino at the time, which is such bitch made behavior. This guy is such a clown, and then he's like, yeah, I can do drugs, do whatever I want. But then why do you take such a hard stance against drama content? Oh, you know me, I hate reality TV. Fucking shut up.
So tomorrow,
oh god,
all right, will not be anything like today, thankfully. Okay, tomorrow will be a morning show, Dragon Quest, RimWorld. I hope that will recover from today. Seriously, I hope so.
Yeah, you crashed out loud enough.
Because man, I'm
I'm
disappointed in how today went.
This ain't man, I'm pissed.
Basically outright being told, no, you cannot play that game that you like. We don't want to see it. and then playing a game that I
Oh my god, and then he makes it even more dramatic about Slay the Spire. Like, this shit is, like, it's terrible. Like, oh, you guys didn't support it, and so you're telling me not to, you don't want to see, you don't want me to play a game I like. Dude, you're playing fucking Dragon Quest! Like, dude, you're playing Dragon Quest! You're playing Dragon Quest! Hello? Like, this dude is actually playing games he likes, and then the other thing, he says he likes all the games he plays. What the fuck are you talking about? He's so ungrateful. This makes him seem ungrateful. And again, this is just him really just saying, you're not allowed. Like, he may grant you the luxury of not supporting one stream. That's it. And it's Dragon Quest 7. That's it. Every other stream, you gotta be bumping with support and engagement. Like, this dude is so lame. And then you, like, dance around, like, I didn't say every stream, I did this. Like, fuck off, man. Why have these segments? And then he's like, why do people make videos about this? I don't know, man. It's a mystery. No one will know. It's gonna go down in, like, human history. No one will know why this happened.
get so frustrated at, and basically get trolled to high heaven the whole fucking stream, you know? So, yeah, it pisses me off.
And then, this is the guy that says, everyone is a bunch of snowflakes. And he says this about, like, dude, it's so funny to me because, like, you know, all these people are either complaining about, like, who complain, whatever, about, like, racism, sexism, transphobia, homophobia, whatever, like, whatever you want to look at, like, they will bring, like, actual concerns up saying, oh, this is, like, fucked up for people to do, or whatever. And then he'll say, oh, these people are a bunch of snowflakes. Oh, these people are, like, thin skin. Oh, you caramel macchiatos, or whatever. His chat was just saying, Phil, you're doo-doo at Street Fighter. And he's like, everyone's being mean to me. Nobody likes me. This is bullshit. And it's like, you're trying to convince me that, like, people who have, like, you know, actual, like, a lot of complications with hate in like, society and all this stuff are a bunch of snowflakes. But you, who is sitting there just seeing people calling you basically a doo-doo head, is, like, the worst thing. Like, and arguably you could say, well, like, you know, it's like a unfair comparison. But this guy keeps shitting on so many people for being snowflakes all the time, and he has no empathy. He wants everyone to be empathetic to him, but he lacks it when it comes to anyone else. Like, come on.
But as you can see, I've calmed down. All I had to do was stop playing the game. Literally, all I had to do was stop playing that fucking game, and my mood dramatically improves.
So
you notice that?
Oh my god, dude. Like, so was it the game or the trolling? I don't know. Whatever. I love them, like, chanting to raid Matt TV. I hope he says, why would I raid Matt TV? You guys are awful. He does it all the time, which is so funny because he thinks it's, like, a punishment for the audience, but in reality, it's kind of a punishment for the streamer. Not DSP, by the way. DSP is punishing other streamers for his audience by not giving them any viewers. And it's probably because he doesn't want to see the chat be positive to other people or whatever. But it's probably gonna be like, oh, if I send you there, you're gonna troll. Like, it's stupid. Like, the logic is so dumb because he's acting as if, like, the streamer will blame him. The only way that would happen, and I don't know how it is on Kick, but, like, that would only be the case if literally, like, DSP rated someone and everyone in his chat was, like, saying the N-word and being, like, bigots. Like, that would be the only way. The only way people would, like, actually blame DSP for that. But, like, again, I'm not assuming his chat is full of that. So either DSP thinks that his chat is gonna, like, do that, or, like, he just is that, like, delicate about his audience, thinking that if they go to another chat and they say, oh, Matt TV, you're dumb. Like, but the thing is, on top of this, that makes no sense. That really just throws a wrench in it. these are the same people that he raids anyway. He raids the same people anyway. It just doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense, but he does it to punish the audience because this guy gets off on having authoritative power. Like this dude would like want to be a dictator. Like it would be a witch if he had like political ambitions. He'd definitely want to be a dictator. Definitely, he would not be able to like tolerate like any like guardrails for power. Oh, yeah, I have to go through Congress. Fuck that shit. Do what I want, bitch. I'm the leader now. Yeah. Like that's what these would do if he had those kind of ambitions. We're lucky he didn't. We're lucky, and also lucky he can't. I mean, look at this guy. You think he could do that? You think he could do that? Fuck no. He can't do it.
All right, I gotta get out of here because I played obviously extra fucking late, and I hope that you'll be back tomorrow to chill, have a very more relaxing day, which I need after today. Very stressful day. All right, everybody. All right, everyone. Peace out. You have a good night. I'll see you in the morning. I still gotta do fucking daily rap, and I gotta upload and shit, so I gotta get out of here. All right. All right. Good night, guys.
Good night, guys. Oh, I thought you were gonna say We're just gonna go to a random part. Let's just read the kick chat a little bit. That's horrible, terrible, awful 50 milliseconds connection. Bro, you low-key free. Oh my, guys. That is the worst thing I've read. Bro, you low-key free? Holy shit. Dude. He should be arrested. I think Great No Name needs to be arrested. They need to get him. Like, does he live in the UK? Because they can arrest people for that. He needs to be arrested. That is the worst thing I've read on the internet ever in my life. And then people are laughing. They need to go to jail too. Lock them up. Lock them all up. And then like Taco says he's outplaying you, Phyllis. Oh my god. Dude, the hate keeps going. Sneed. DSP, with Slay the Spire 2 investment proving to be unprofitable, what types of initiatives will you implement to offset the negative impact? Oh, dude, Sneed Kobe, he's definitely gonna get banned. Definitely. Because, you know, I don't think we'll ever see Sneed Kobe ever again. This is terrible. Dude. And then like something says they are running. Guys, this is. Look how bad the chat is. This is terrible. Where the fuck is Jade to tell us he joins this? Guys, his kick chat never did that. They never at all brought up Jade in any way, shape, or form in the past, ever. And look what they said. They said, "Where is he?" Oh my god, dude. These people, they need to be locked up. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm a fucking woke ass bitch. But this is truly heinous shit right here. Free flow sucks. Worse than pattern play. Okay, wow. Let's go to in between matches. What do they say when he's looking at chat?
Let's get some support. Let's get some. This game is insanely frustrating. It's a pile of fucking.
Oh my god, emotes, guys. They're
shit.
Using emotes.
I want to get Alex to master tonight. Let's go.
Your attitude is a pile of dog shit. They know they're online. Dad is grumpy.
Let's get some motivation. Let's get some support. Let's get some likes on the stream. Let's go. Give me some stuff to shout out money. Shitty ass.
Give him his fucking... Dude, they say this shit all the time. All the time. Like, this is not even worth complaining about. This isn't even worth complaining about. I've seen this shit in his chat multiple times. Like, I'd be impressed if they... Let's go to this kick chat today. Let's go.
Resi playthrough. I'm
Oh my god, this is Lance.
assuming you mean Resident Evil 9. I mean, I played pretty much.
Oh my god. Quick drop to say I like the Resi playthrough, and it's like I assume you like Resident Evil 9. You can't read the fucking context clues. You need everyone to spell shit out to you.
Much almost an engaged,
Love the like. I mean, this is just the same shit. He says all the things. Oh my god. I'm getting like a little too worked up here, but this is the same shit. This is the same shit. Okay, let's.
Hello everyone, it's the Daily Wrap for Tuesday, the 24th of March, 2026. I'm DSP. This is going to be a shorter one, but
12 minutes, a shorter Daily Wrap. The only time I've ever seen the Daily Wrap be less than 10 minutes is when he makes a lot of money. I mean, again, you don't give him money, he'll give you gold dust.
But it's not going to be a good one, just to forewarn everybody, okay? Today kind of sucked. I'm not going to lie. You know me, I don't sugarcoat stuff. I don't, all right? So let's talk about what happened today and why.
I'm not going to watch this because we're watching the podcast, so he's going to say the same thing. I did watch the Daily Wrap at one point on my own, but I don't remember what he said. I don't remember if there's any super duper gold dust in it, other than like kind of what we already know, right?
Relaxing, chill, fun,
I feel like
no stress.
This is gonna be a long video.
I
am gonna say I'm not gonna cover the Nintendo news unless I have like enough time. But I'm not going to. I may want to talk about it in another video. Like if he does a lot of gaming news stuff that I want to cover, I'll do like a super duper gaming DSP gamer news video.
Mixing it up after yesterday. Hoy. Yesterday was something else. Let me tell you guys. I'm very happy to have it be a fresh day, a fresh start. And, you know, starting off on the right foot, I hope. How y'all doing today? I hope that everyone's doing well. It's actually quite early. It's only 11:19 a.m. Usually I wouldn't start this show till like 11:30. But I'm here. I wanted to get a head start. I wanted to chill and relax and talk. We have a lot of good stuff to talk about today.
That never happened before.
The schedule change for Friday is a direct result of some stuff that happened yesterday on stream and some Nintendo news. 2 different Nintendo-related news stories that I'm excited.
I thought you did this on podcast. Why are you doing it on the morning show? I thought the podcast is when you're supposed to cover news.
And what went down. Not a good day, but I guess you can't win them all. You know what I mean? In life, you're going to have days that aren't so good.
Again, if he believes this, why was he crashing out so hard? Again, like, why?
And as long as you can find a way to bounce back, right, and have a good day outside of the fact that you had a bad one, you know, don't let it dwell. Don't let it bring you down long term. That's kind of the attitude that I have, and I want today to be a better day than yesterday.
Oh my god,
right?
dude, that's his attitude. Why did he crash out then? Like, I love that every time he does these crash outs, and he also named the Street Fighter 6 video, oh, DSP crashes out. He crashes out. And then, like, he comes back the next day. Yeah, guys, like, you can't win them all. Like, oh man, okay.
So, how y'all doing this one? First of all, how's everyone? We don't have a lot of people.
Yeah, as if he gives a
major
fuck.
stream of progress.
He doesn't give a fuck what they want.
Now it's not just the standard jobs, but now we're getting these hybrid classes like Gladiator, Sage.
What?
We're actually starting to unlock.
Oh, he's talking about fucking Dragon Quest.
There was another one as well that I just unlocked that looked. The difficulty will pick up, and the reason I say that is the game is kind of easy. I don't know why it's so easy. It's not like the game had difficulty levels or whatever. It is a turn-based RPG, and I have not. I certainly have not grinded, right? Like, you haven't seen me going around just grinding extra levels or anything like that. I'm just playing it naturally. So,
all natural.
I'm having a good time with the game. I can't wait for more, and I hope that you.
All right, let's get to why we're here.
Going to be all over the place because when the sun is out.
Okay, I do not give a fuck about the weather.
Could it be $100? It could if it's the longest game ever.
What?
This game, what it contains.
Oh, it's talking about the GTA 6 thing. It is so annoying when people are like, "Oh, do you think it's gonna be $100?" What? We don't know. We have no information, dude. Like, just fucking speculate. It's gonna be $1,000. Yes, GTA 6 is gonna be the first $1,000 game. You're gonna have to pay down payments to play the GTA 6. They're gonna have it's gonna be like what's going on with like groceries and fast food, where it's like now part of like you have to finance your groceries. That's what's gonna happen. GTA 6 will be the first game where you have to finance the game. It'll be
Content, how long it's going to
mandatory,
be,
a
etc.
required
There's no reason to
financing.
speculate on any
It
of
won't
this
be an
stuff.
option. You have
Could
to
it be
do it.
$100? It could if it's the longest game ever. So, I can't speak. Virtual Boy
He
defeats
played long
DSP.
games that were not $100.
I'm going to address
so,
you
like,
directly, and I'm going to address the kick audience, okay?
Wait, who's he addressing? Oh god, what is this? I'm scared.
I can't speak. Virtual Boy defeats DSP. I'm going to address you directly, and I'm going to address the kick audience, okay? So, last night, what happened was completely unacceptable behavior. What do I mean by that? I mean, last night, I was trying to play Street Fighter 6, okay?
It's the same behavior they had for years at this point. Like, come on.
Okay, and I was already incredibly frustrated because the game is very difficult to play online. Okay, it is. It constantly has issues with dropped inputs and the like. The connections are not consistent. If you haven't noticed, I can't get consistently good matches anymore. Like when I used to play this thing online, I used to get 20, 30 milliseconds all the time.
Oh
Now
my god, dude, this is like meaningless because he has bitched about 20 and 30 millisecond connections. Oh, this is actually worse. I play better when it's 60. Then he gets 60. Oh, I play better when it's 30. It's 30. I play better when it's 70. It's 70. I play better when it's 1. Like it doesn't matter what it is. It's so meaningless. And then like the consistency of the connection. Like again, it's hard to really show some of the lag because when you're streaming it, you're like you can't really see see it. You can feel it, but you can't see it. Like so, a lot of it's like you gotta take what they say for a grain of salt, whatever. But like, it's just not worth like putting a lot of stock in. Like like even when I'm playing the game, like there are times where it's like I don't know if it's like I drop the input, if the game dropped the input. I feel like it does drop the input sometimes, and then sometimes I get a super, and it's like, oh man, like whatever. It's just like
I get like
no
60,
point.
70 on average. So the game lags every time I play it. I'm also trying to play with a brand new character I'm not very good with. I'm trying to learn on the fly. So it's a very stressful situation, okay? Last night, the kick chat took that opportunity to basically try to take advantage of the situation. They knew that I could not moderate while I was playing this game. So they
But he had a
decided
mod.
to
He had a mod. I don't know if it was that stream. I want to say it was, but like what was it? Not it was either Ferbs or Dunsfeld. I don't know which one is which. Right? These two are like the same people almost. But one of them was in Kick Chat just mass banning the Patrick thumbs down emote like immediately. So he had a mod in the stream. But I don't know if it was the Street Fighter 6 stream, maybe it was the Slay the Spire stream. I don't remember. Whatever.
completely spammed the chat.
But even then, like he had people spam the chat and he never bans them. And I thought he had like an auto ban for that. I thought right? Like I thought he had like whatever, okay.
Absolute garbage. Okay? Over the top nonsense. Complete hate. Not even like razzing and fun. Just complete and utter uncontrollable vitriol.
What dude, he's acting as if these people were like telling him to like fucking jump in a fire. Like, dude, these posts are it's like the same it's like the same joke and he says it's the same shit. But right now he's looking at chat. Let's see what his chat says. Just play WWE Champions live again. At least you can legally write it off this time. Like he has never heard that joke before. Yeah, fucking right. Fight, fight, fight. Cade Enjoyer says he didn't have to style on you like that. Stop playing it. Wow, these are such hateful things, full of vitriol and hate. Oh, you know what? There's that Death Clock song. I'm gonna find it. I think it's called like fan song. Yeah, I think that starts out like, hate. Wait. Hades 2's coming to PS5. Oh, okay. Hades 2 derailment. Hell yeah. Game of the year yet again. When's it coming out? Oh my god. Can I pre-order it right now? Let me pre-order it today.
In the name of Hades.
Or buy it.
Let's see how strong you really are. I cannot stop Kronos on my own. Will you aid me?
Our power now is yours.
They're going to love this.
It was the announced trailer, but it may have a date.
Why are you here?
Vengeance for my family.
I'm gonna get Heracles in the springs. Damn. April 14th. That's so soon. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Best derailment ever.
Hey guys, it's me,
Okay, we don't need to watch the show. I just want the song.
You people out there give us something more than just record sales. You give us something to hate. And we hate you. You brainless mutants.
Dude, this is one of my favorite songs.
You watch fighting units, flipping engine rooms. You must be unless you tell me that's clean for you. You live on my pocket, overflow with gold. You live here with your parents and everything by your soul. You open two legs, and I like to roll. You are your lucky transaction, you love future souls. Transfer you with money, to us to the
Come on, speak of it soon. Yeah. That's his chat. That's his chat right there. Like, this is his kick chat right now. Outplayed. Damn, that was smashing. Delete it, pimp. After all these years, all Phil wants to recreate the feelings of beating up preteens. Okay. Listen by sock account. Excuse. Get in the corner right now. Like, dude, this is like nothing. Okay, I'm gonna exit out of that because I'm gonna get like fucking claimed or whatever or destroyed. But it's like the same shit. And he's like, oh, cars, they've been really bad. And it's like, dude, it's like Phil thinks he's good at Street Fighter 6, but he ain't. And that's what they said. And he loves WWE champions.
All right, it was incredibly toxic, and I actually have a few people who behind the scenes contacted me and asked me personally why I even keep Kick Chat open after last night.
I think Theo Theory, these people like that one weird friend that was like, Phil, what is why are you on Reddit all the time or whatever the fuck? I think all this is Gahul. I think Gahul is like telling him dumb shit because Gahul, every time he has Gahul on, he always brings up dumb shit. Guys, I don't know, like the fucking interview that he did in the fucking Christmas. You know the fucking interviews where they talk about a fucking duty thumbnail, but like this guy gets such nonsense thrown at him, and then he's like, yeah, why do I keep Kick open? This is why, like the day he deletes Kick is the day that I'm gonna be impressed, or maybe not impressed, surprised I should say, because dude, it's free money he's leaving on the table. Like, why would he leave it? Why would he leave your future stepdad, Lance Cuckermoran, the KCIP program where he gets passive pennies that he can that he gets, like he gets enough out of it to just keep it on. It's like a meaningless thing to say. Like he loves saying this because he's like trying to illustrate a point to his Kick Chat to make them like see the error of his ways. Because at the end of the day, what he kind of hopes, a wet dream of his, if you will, is that these people are gonna all convert to DSP fans. They're all gonna become genuine fans. but or whatever. Like again, it's the thing where it's like, oh, I just want to be left alone and all this stuff, which everyone sure would love to be left alone, right? But like this guy who's out in his way to like get people to respond to him, and he gives him gold dust all the time. Come on.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm just being real with all of you, all right? And to be honest with you, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed because we've talked about this. Like,
again, he keeps talking to his audience like they're children. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed. I've never heard a streamer talk like that to their audience ever. Ever. And honestly, I have not even heard my parents say that. Like, they say other things, but they've not said, like, I'm not angry. I'm disappointed. If anything, they just say that they're angry. They're just like, what the fuck? Why you do that? Why you do that? You fucking dumb fuck? But they never say they're disappointed. Because, I guess it's the Greek thing. And they don't do this. They don't do this all. I'm disappointed. They're just like, they do Greek things.
I'm totally
I don't
okay
know. Whatever.
with having Kick running and having Kick Chat open.
Yeah, because you
as
make
an
money on
alternative
it.
to YouTube chat. Because the way I look at it is this. YouTube side is people who usually have been
Oh
with
my
me
god, now I'm
longer.
thinking Hades 2 on.
Kick,
Oh
I've
my
only
god, I
streamed
gotta
on
play
Kick
the
for a
game
year and a half,
again.
right? We're
Play
going
it
on
from
2
the
years
start
now,
again. Oh
almost.
my
We're
god,
about a
dude,
year
I'm
and a
getting
half, right?
hyped. I'm getting hyped
So
all
the people
over
who are
again.
on YouTube usually have been
Oh
around
my
for
god, I've
longer.
been waiting for an
Usually,
excuse to play
they're
the game
there for a
again
good productive
from the
reason.
start,
The
and I
YouTube viewers
finally got it.
like the games I'm playing, or just like
Oh my
me
god,
enough that they wanna
I
hang
love
out with
Hades
me.
2.
And so
I
that's a
love
good
Hades
place where
2.
we can
Base
have
game.
engagement.
Great
We
game.
can talk. People
Oh
are
my
usually
god.
always talking about the game.
That
and
game
stuff
and Damon
in
and
the
Baby.
YouTube
Damon and
chat.
Baby,
And
sleeper
I'm
hit.
kind of used to that. To be honest, the moderation on YouTube is much better than Kick. It just is.
Hey, okay.
People are usually always talking. The YouTube viewer year and a half, right?
I'm
So
sorry.
the people
like,
who are on YouTube
my mind
usually have
wandered
been
to
around for
Hades.
longer. Usually, they're there for a good, productive reason. The YouTube viewers like the games I'm playing or just like me enough that they want to hang out with me. And so that's a good place where we can have engagement. We can talk. People are usually always talking about the game and stuff in the YouTube chat. And I'm kind of used to that. To be honest, the moderation on YouTube is much better than Kick. It just is. On Kick, there's so many ways around things, right, that we've talked about. People, I mean, I banned people a year ago, and they could still contribute with pop-ups and shit. It's really
Well, that has nothing to do with the chat, though. Whatever.
silly how Kick has not really...
And that's this 220 thing is so like dented because he's like, yeah, I banned him because he told me someone died and did some weird shit or whatever the fuck that whole drama was. But then it was like, yeah, man, he can come back. He doesn't have to give me 220 subs, man. Yeah, man, God, do that, man. Or whatever the fuck. So it's like, he's not against unbanning him. He just wants to milk him for money. Like, and he's joking around with him. Like you'd think that if this guy was such a heinous guy that's super toxic, he wouldn't want to have, like, a window of opportunity for him to come back in that kind of way, right? But then he'll then just like, then he says, well, I didn't ban your sock. So then this whole thing about, like, him making fun of someone or saying someone was dead was meaningless. It was pointless. So what was the point of banning him? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Nothing he does makes sense. Like, he just makes everything, like, meaningless.
fixed moderation at all, and they just kind of
Like,
remained...
this guy loves having authority, but he never wants to do it. Or when he wants to do it, it's only to benefit him, basically. Like, it's very, like, weird and inconsistent. And again, I've said this 1,000 times. He doesn't have to, like, lock down his chats and ban every single one. But he should at least establish consistent rules that he operates on, so that people know what not to do. But he lets things slide, then lets other things not slide. Like, that seemed very, like, weird and random. And then he gets mad when people ask him, like, why was that guy banned? I don't know, Phil. Maybe they're asking because they don't want to be next. But maybe have consistent rules. It's not consistent.
uncontrollable, right? On the YouTube side, I absolutely am able to make it a safer environment, a more calm and chill environment for the chatter. Hence, the person who likes me and my content will usually gravitate towards the YouTube side rather than the Kick side. Okay? But we kind of had this agreement, and we talked about it. That
we had. Oh my god, I did not mean
here
to
to
fast
rap,
forward.
I'm okay.
We had this agreement. Oh my god, dude, why would you say that? We had this agreement. When did we agree to this?
With having Kick and having the Kick chat open, I understand that a lot of you guys are people who came from the Kino Casino side of things. You don't.
Yeah, as I said, he just want to avoid like a Kino Casino drama arc where he's like, like where he'll be like mocked for like banning everyone there or whatever the fuck. He did it lightly at first with like banning the emotes, but then like he kind of walked it back a little bit. But it's just obvious he just didn't want any major drama with it, so he kept him around, and they were giving him money, so why would he turn them away? Like this is just stupid, and kind of like I don't say objectifies the chat, but it just kind of takes out any like reason to care, I guess.
You don't like me, but you're here to razz me and
Because
have.
I guess what it is that since he's kind of like putting Kick in a box of like, you guys are just trolls and you're there to razz me, like why like if that's your mentality, why would they think that you're gonna take anything they say seriously? Like he could have someone in Kick chat ask him like, Phil, what's your what did you have for breakfast? And he'll be like, what did I have for breakfast? I had, your mom. And that's it. That's what he would say. But if, like, Layla the Witch said, hey, Phil, what did you have for breakfast? I had a muffin. So, like, why would anyone care? Why would Kick even care? And it's, and there's LARPers in both chats, honestly. Like, it nothing matters, and it's meaningless. Again, this is, like, the whole thing with the Snake arc, where it was two grown men lying to each other back and forth, and it was just like nothing in the sense of like anything. But at the end of the day, like DSP found a way to make himself look bad. Like that's what happened. And then here it's like, well, it's dumb. This is just dumb nonsense, just so they can have this illusion of authority for some reason.
Have fun and tease. I don't care about that. All right, I really don't. You can sit there and make fun, but number one, when you get personal and you start saying messed up stuff,
like what? Like what? Where is it? Where is it? But if they beat you, does that mean you're a scrub? Was that bad? Let's go to the next thing. Let's go to the next match. You guys are pissing him off. Like,
they're
damn,
like
this Alex sucks.
didn't touch a button. I pushed up on the joystick and Alex was like this.
I haven't joined so long, and I joined at the best time. Like, where is the heinous stuff? Like, I'm waiting for it. Like do they, like, where's the hate? Where's the hate?
That has nothing to do with what's going on the stream.
Maybe I should add that to like my stream deck.
Number two, when you spam the chat so much that literally no one can talk who wants to say something normal or positive.
It doesn't matter when literally you were able to read like kicks, and then you said, well, I was in a match, I can't read this when I'm in a match. Like, whatever. And if spamming is a concern, why don't you have an auto ban? Like there's an auto ban. You can say like, oh, if they spam like 5 emotes, ban that or time that out or whatever, and he doesn't do that. Why?
That's also
And
unacceptable.
again, but also again, like he just said, oh well, the meaningful conversations on YouTube. So then why does it matter if Kick is not like a place to talk? Like it doesn't seem like it's on a priority list here. So why should it matter?
Acceptable. And last night, both of those things were happening. Like literally, you had people who were saying the most vile, nonsensical stuff, and then were spamming nonstop the chat. So there was no way that anyone could actually get noticed to talk to me on Kick Chat last night. Okay? And it was done on purpose. Like I said, it was done because they knew that I was getting tilted and I was crashing out playing Street Fighter 6 with Alex.
And then he's like hyping it up. Oh, I'm crashing out. Yeah, if you hype it up, it makes it less true, guys.
They saw that the game was
It
kicking
actually
my
makes it
ass,
look more
and then,
pathetic.
hey,
Yeah.
now let's really fucking twist the knife in the wound. Let's piss him off even further. You know what I'm saying? And that's not cool. I'm just being, you know,
That's
again, I'm trying
not
to be honest with
cool.
you guys. It's not cool. There's a difference, all right, between we're here to make fun. I get that.
But
I
it's
can
just-
laugh at myself in my short.
But Phil, it's just words. Why are you being afraid of words right now? You're being very afraid of words right now, man. Calm down. Stop being such a snowflake.
Cummings and
Yeah.
oh, he's an e-beggar and he sucks at Street Fighter and rages and this and that and all that shit. I can.
Are you fucking for real? That was the shit I was reading in his chat at the time. And now he's like, it's one thing to say this. They were saying that. They were making fun of his like, come on. Come on.
I can roll with that. I can't roll with it when you try to ruin that side of my streaming business by basically acting like a bunch of wild monkeys, which is exactly what happened last night. Okay?
That's what happened.
It's that serious.
You're acting like a bunch of monkeys.
Now,
Wow, man.
The question
Great
is, how do
comeback.
you move forward with that? Right? Do I turn off the fucking kick stream? Do I close the kick?
Guess what? He did do that one time when he was playing like Marvel 2 or whatever. He turned off the kick stream. But it was also during a time when like Kino Casino was restreaming him too, so like you could argue that he did it for them. He did it for them. He didn't do it for his actual chat. He did it because he knew they were watching. That could be a Theo theory, I guess. That could be a conspiracy theory. You could think about that.
Kick chat and just stream with no chat? Do I have heavy moderation?
Heavy
Like, what do I do?
moderation. What do I do? What do I do? It's your stream, dude. If this is such a like, I love saying, what do I do? If this is such a problem, why don't you find ways to stop it then? Like, I don't know, ban some of the things some of the heinous things. If it was going over the top, why didn't you ban that then, or time these people out? And if you can't moderate it, you can't moderate it. I don't know, like, fucking grow up, deal with it.
I don't know. But when people literally told me, we cannot enjoy your stream because of that level of behavior.
Why doesn't he tell them to go to YouTube then? Like, if they like, again, he said in this video, like, oh well, you know, YouTube is where we talk and like fucking make love tonight, and then the kick chats, that's when they fucking tease me. So then why don't you tell them to go to the YouTube chat if that's the case?
It's not me saying it, it's viewers. Viewers outright contact me, people who I know and trust from.
This is also kind of like, I don't know, I don't know how to feel about this in the sense that like how much it, like, oh my god, dude, like, he had people in the past tell him, Phil, this guy's doing fucked up things. They're like, just deal with it, man. Okay, just stop. Whatever. And now he's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I mean, which is like, I guess an evolution of what was before, right? But like, why don't you just ban these people then? Like, you get a mod, you have a mod on Kick. Why don't you just tell them, hey, just like time these people out when they do this or whatever? He's acting as if he had no recourse. He had a mod in chat, I believe. Whatever.
From over the years have contacted me and said that was messed up, man. Like, that's not right that they're doing that.
Then watch on YouTube. You know where all the other people who love Phil go. And then I was like, that's not right. Okay, like, why do you care? Shouldn't the streamer be the one that should care? Again, like, it's his chat. What does he want to do? What does he want people to do on this fucking chat then? Like, you can't just say, oh, I'm gonna do light banning, but I will ban you if you piss me enough pissed me off enough.
So, what do you
that's
want?
how he treats the YouTube chat just as much. He has people on YouTube chat that like razz him too, that he keeps around until he doesn't feel the need to keep them anymore.
You know, here we go. Two idiot sock accounts. Let's get rid of them. See what I mean? Immediately they start with the spam and the sock nonsense. Like,
what did they say?
like that's not right.
I don't know.
It's not me saying it. It's
Oh, it's just emotes. I don't know what the emote is because, like, you know.
so. What do you want? You know, here we go. Two idiot sock accounts. Let's get rid of them. See what I mean? Immediately they start with the spam and the sock nonsense. Like, you're not gonna have it.
But they were just posting emotes.
Okay. So,
Okay.
what are we gonna do about it? I don't know. I'm certainly not happy. You know, how could I be happy about that level of nonsense and behavior? It's just
I'm
not
not
right.
happy.
Again,
Oh, little baby
it
and
was
happy.
malicious. That's the difference. Okay.
Again, this is also someone that says life ain't fair and, you know, thick skin.
There's, I'm someone who maybe I don't like this guy, or maybe sometimes I get enjoyment out of him and I like making fun of him, versus this is malicious. Let's try to ruin his stream for him.
How is it ruining his stream? You said for years and months that the kick chat is the rowdy chat. These are the people that are like teasing me and like fucking razzing me and shit. But now it went over the line, and it's like the same shit I've seen in his dumb fucking kick chat like 1,000 times. Like, he's just mad at the game. He was just mad at the game and support. And he's just using KickChat as a fucking scapegoat. Like, that's all this is to me, because it's like, he's complaining about stuff that I've seen in his chat before.
Because we're just fucked up. Okay? That's the difference between the two levels of behavior. All right. So,
Right?
to be honest, yeah, I don't know. I want to think about how I'm going to approach it. What I'm happy about now is that we have a couple of days where things are going to be more laid back. Like today with Dragon Quest, with RimWorld, tomorrow with Pokemon, you know. Oh, and also Retro Rewind, for that matter. Well, more calm streams. I'll be able to check out the chat more, interact with chat more.
Yeah.
If it gets out of hand, I can do something about it.
Whatever.
As opposed to trying to relying on a moderator to do it, which you can't always.
He says this, but like, you watch these fucking streams. Alright, I got a tip. Hold on. Let me just catch this Pokemon. I got a tip. Hold on. Let me do this first. All the time.
Always do, because, you know, my moderators are volunteers. They're not
Whatever.
expected to be there at all times. They're not expected to try to keep the chat in order, especially when it was that uncontrollable. Like, I'm not kidding. 90% of people on Kick Chat were spamming nonsense last night, and it just wasn't able to be controlled, even by a moderator. Like, what were you gonna do? Shut down the whole stream? I even saw both moderators that were there were trying their best and couldn't. You know, what are they gonna do?
What?
So,
What?
anyway.
What were they gonna do? I don't know their job. I mean, they're already in chat. They could just, it's a few clicks away. Like he's acting as if like banning someone like requires like a fucking like tribunal. Like they're like, all right, Turkey Feet says, what's wrong with a fast chat? Okay, let's run this through the courts. Do you guys think this guy should be banned? What do you guys think? Like, dude, you give him rules and you tell him to enforce that. Like, what do you think a moderator does?
Let's see what happens. All right? No. Bizarre Pronunciation says, let YouTube be the chill place, let Kick be the fun place. That's what I want.
Yeah, that you agree. So why did you start off with no?
You understand? That's what I want. What you did last night wasn't fun. What you did last night was completely uncalled for, completely unacceptable behavior on anyone's chat. Do you get it? Like, no matter where someone's streaming, who they are, that level of behavior is not acceptable. Period. All right? I want the Kick Chat to be fun. If literally all that was being said in the Kick Chat was like, ha, he sucks at Street Fighter, I don't care.
That has been every time I skipped around, it was always, oh, he sucks at Street Fighter. Let's go to Jamie. Claps, prayer hands.
Oh, it crossed me up and hit me.
We demand a challenge. Wow, these are terrible things. Oh my god, I missed that, guys. I missed the post. That might have been it. That might have been very nasty.
Cross me up and hit me.
You bash that controller any harder, it'll end up in pieces. Wow. Wow, fucked up stuff, man. How do they sleep at night? Didn't even read your stupid message. I hereby vow to never donate a single fucking penny. Pent. He said pentube. Like, okay. Yeah, these we never had people say this before. That's a whole new thing. Nobody has ever threatened to not give Phil money. That never happened. That was uncalled for.
But it was nonsense. Like, I couldn't do shout outs because people would try to do some kicks and they would fly off the screen because people were spamming 700 moral support messages that were all disgusting things. Okay?
What? No. Man, I don't remember moral. Okay, I think this had moral support.
So I guess this is it. We're not even gonna get $100
Yeah, moral support. Redeem moral
support tonight.
Wall run enjoy
For fucking Street Fighters.
Yeah, this isn't negative moral support. He loves acting as if people are like putting up like racist shit and like fucking hate speech on his stream, and that wasn't happening.
It was all personal insults and shit. It was nothing to do with reality. That's not
What
cool.
personal insult?
All
the
right.
only personal insult I saw was the fucking WWE Champions thing. They was like, oh, you could also write this off on your tag. Like, that's it. That's it. Everything else was like, oh, Phil, you're beating your controller down. Oh my god, Phil, you suck at the game. Phil, you say this guy's a scrub, but you do the same thing. Like, this is shit that his chat says all the time.
Right? It's not.
Oh, I got the bat. My head's killing me.
And it's funny because now, of course, they're trying to now deflect. Oh, well, what happened on...
You're deflecting. You're deflecting, sire. You deflect just as much as anyone else. This dude will be told to his face when he did something wrong. Yeah, but actually, it was this other thing. Like, he blames everything on his, like, on this abstract feelings of and depression sometimes. The State of K2 tweet is another example of this.
on YouTube. We'll talk about that. That's not even a problem. I'm serious. It's not.
That's not even a problem? So let me get this straight. It's not. So then why were you... He made a big deal about not making support because of the YouTube thing. He's like, oh, what nice behavior, right? Now I can't like make money on the stream or whatever. And this dude is saying like, that's not even a problem. They took away your livelihood. And again, actually, that is pretty bad. Now that I think about it, this dude got so heated when his livelihood was at stake. Go to these old ass rants about like the copyright strikes. This is back in like 2015. He literally said it's like pointing a gun at him. And all this other shit. And says, it's one thing to troll me, it's another to threaten my livelihood. Them like turning off his monetization on YouTube is threatening his livelihood. And he's like, that's not a big deal. Okay, I agree. It's not a big deal. So people should do it more often every time. Make it, like, again, it's his job, dude. Blech.
The problem is, if I can't have people who want to be positive and have a good time.
But again, I love that he's saying that his chat's deflecting. The chat is like, well, Phil, the YouTube thing also was pretty bad. Because he's been laying it down on his kick chat so hard, even though his YouTube chat also trolls him. Like, because he always does this. He always, like talks down to kick chat. Again, someone in his kick chat, Chan, I saw Super Bonchan, so, but the kick chat can literally ask him, like, is the sky blue? And he'll say, no, it's fucking magenta, idiot! Oh my god, what a fucking dumb fuck. Or whatever, you'll have some snappy comeback to them for some reason. But if fucking, like, Glorious Draven said, what, is the sky blue? Like, yeah, man, it's pretty blue outside. Like, this dude always, like, doesn't, like, care what they say, even if they say something intelligent.
then there's no point in me streaming. You understand? Because some people seriously to this day still think, because they're so dumb, that the only thing I care about is income. It's not. It's one factor, but I want my streams to be positive, fun, interactive, and a good time. If you can't do that because idiots came and acted like animals, would not behave like humans,
You're an
then
animal.
I don't want to stream anymore. You get it? Like, seriously, I don't. I don't want to make content that's completely uncontrollable just for the sake of making money.
But
That's
it's on
ludicrous.
the chat that you say
That's
is
totally the opposite
supposed
of the
to be
way
uncontrollable.
that I'm going. You see what I'm saying? That's as I'm getting older, all right, and I'm getting more in line with chill values and better stuff. I don't want anything to do with this. Okay, I don't. You idiots may think that this internet behavior is like, oh, it's all the rage and shit. It's not. I've been there. When I was in my 20s, I used to act like this. My early 20s, I used to.
This is so dumb because this guy literally defended his Street Fighter days. Like, honestly, he hyped up the June the King. Oh, wait till you guys see my FGC era. I was so bad. Throughout that fucking react, he kept fucking defending himself. Yeah, I did this because they were fucking assholes. I did this because they were stupid. Or whatever the fuck. Like, it was nothing but him defending himself. And he's sitting there like, yeah, I was such an asshole. Oh my god, what the... I got a text message. What is this? Who's texting me? Who is texting me? Oh my god, hold up. Let me pause. Let me pause the stream. The video. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. I think I did pause. It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't like, oh, actually something fucked up happened. But okay, for some reason I thought everything like crept out. It was nothing. It was just my friend. It was a friend. Okay, yeah, hey, friends. Get that? Get it? All right,
to
let's
troll the Street Fighter community. And now I look back at that time, I'm like, damn, I wasted a lot of time. I was young and I could have been doing so many better things with my life for myself, and I squandered that time sitting.
But I thought you didn't have time. Remember, like, I can't do an internship. I can't do this. And then he plays Street Fighter all the time. Okay, whatever.
On the internet trolling people on forums and shit because I was a fucking loser. That's the kind of person that acts like that, not an intelligent person with something going.
He's only saying this so he can use it against his fucking chat. He literally defended his behavior during the June the King thing. I keep saying it, I keep wanting to like react to it, but it's like, I don't know.
Going for him. If you had something going for you, you wouldn't be trying to ruin someone else's life because yours would be so good you wouldn't want to stop spending time in your own life. You know what I'm saying?
He just wants people to stop like trolling him and be normal so he doesn't have these crash outs. Because he blames everyone around him for these crash outs. It's never his fault. Like, maybe don't react to everything. Maybe
do I regret my rage last night? I regret getting so angry at Street Fighter, because I always do. Like, that's the one game that gets my goat.
Oh, look what he did, guys. He said, so when Kick Chat says, Phil, YouTube did this. See, they're deflecting. Phil, do you regret your rage? I regret my rage at Street Fighter. Like, that's deflecting. If anything, it's like kind of worse, because at least Kick Chat's like, okay, yeah, okay, you hate us, we get it, but what about YouTube? We're like not at all saying anything about them. Like, because like to some degree, it's like, yeah, it's clearly obviously not his YouTube chat doing the false reports. They could literally be anyone. You don't really have to even talk in this chat to report him. But it's like, it is a YouTube thing, and he can't even say that also made him angry and frustrated. But instead, he doubles down on shitting on Kick Chat, a chat he built to be a troll haven, basically. Like, he created the monster. He unleashed the monster, and now he wants the monster to be controlled. Like, no, you unleashed the monster. I love that, like, he says it about every other company. When the company does something that, like, you know, blows up in their face or whatever, he's like, you created the monster, you should have done a better job. But with Phil, it's like, we're supposed to give him leniency. Okay, cool.
Oh, because I grew up playing Street Fighter.
I
know what good competitive fighting games are. I've been there. I used to play in them in tournaments and shit. And what current Street Fighter is not that at all. It's so frustrating trying to play these games.
He played like bullshit tournaments, and it's dumb. He like the Evo he got fourth in. He played on a busted version that nobody really gave a shit about, except for like a few people. And he didn't care about the actual like match they did afterwards. He said this was stupid and all this other shit. And all he did after that was like win qualifiers. Wow, man, you cockblocked potential talent in getting into Super Turbo. Wow, you're so cool. Like, honestly, he's so mad that people don't like Super Turbo. But what if maybe these people who got cockblocked by him from qualifying, maybe that's why they don't like Super Turbo. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say necessarily that's like 100% a fact, but I can't imagine like having a positive outlook on Super Turbo when they have this guy running around every qualifier to cockblock them. Like, where the fuck did he get off doing that, right?
Here's really what kills me about Street Fighter 6. The online connectivity is not good. Doesn't matter what the FGC says, it's not, okay? On a moment's notice, the game will start dropping frames of animation, and as it slows down, everything just fucks up, and the game will give random shit that you're not doing or half inputs, okay? I couldn't tell you how many times last night.
It's so funny that I have the opposite, like, issue with the game than he does. I get the level 3 super all the time. I get accidental supers every single time. Like, I can't get the special, like, the special move, like, for Jury, for example, I would try to do, like, dive rush, the course circle back kick move, I don't know the name, where she, like, kind of, kicks her leg up and she gains a charge or whatever. I would want to do that, and then I get level 3 super, and it's like, I didn't want that, and it would piss me off because I'd lose a match to that. And I will say, I think I know why it's in there, because I'm matching the directions, because sometimes when I try to do the directions, I don't know if I'm timing it correctly. Like, it is a user error, but it's just, I get the opposite issue to him, which is funny to me.
Try to do level 1 super, and it gave me uppercut plus kick, so it dropped half the inputs. It only did 1 input rather than 2. So it looks like I'm doing one thing I'm definitely not doing. That's
like, if anything, I would much rather get like accidental like specials, because I hate like burning meter on moves I didn't want. Like, it's also like a mega whiff too. It's not even like a simple like, okay, like that. It's just you start a cutscene and then like guy just like punishes that, and it's like, oh, I didn't want that. God damn it.
on me, okay? And the problem with this is, in Street Fighter 6, if you miss 1 input, meaning you do 1 wrong move and you're wide open, literally the game is designed with a crazy comeback mechanic that if you can punish one thing, you can do upwards of 60+% damage in 1 combo. And then the opponent is stuck in the corner, and this mini game begins where the opponent has to guess their way out, and it's chance if they do.
That's honestly it. Any game that you're in a corner, like if you're in a corner in a fighting game, that's what's gonna happen. Again, maybe Strive is for him. The game gives you a burst. You can like force a reset. Like maybe he should play that game, and then I can actually like kick his ass as Jacko, not a very great character, but she's pretty base if you ask me. I mean, I kind of want to see how he'd react to Jacko. Like her game plan, I wonder how he'd react to a good Jacko. I'm not that good with her, but I'm decent with her. I gave up on waiting to play Exard Rev 2. I would love to see him play that Jacko. Play against that one would be even funnier. Because literally she builds houses. She sets houses, spits out nonstop like servants. Oh man, I wish I could see him fight that. I'd be like, just dumb bitch, she's building houses and it's constant servants. I can't do anything. And then you just see Jacko do dumb shit. It's funny. It's a great game. Love Jacko. Jacko's based. Jacko haters, go away.
So not only did the one mistake result in me now being at a massive
no
detriment
Jacko
for the
haters
rest of
allowed.
this round, now I'm also stuck in the corner and have to do a mini game to even resume playing a fighting game. That's terrible. All right, that's the opposite of what you want in a good competitive fighting game. based on an entire lifetime of experience playing them since I was, 12 when I first played Street Fighter 2 or
12?
something like that. I can tell you wholeheartedly, Street Fighter 6's mechanics suck. The people who made it don't understand what makes fighting games good. They just wanted to sell copies and make flashy comeback mechanics so people would buy the game.
I guess
It's
Super
sad.
Turbo's a comeback
Now,
mechanic.
I
It's
still
called a
play it
Super.
anyway. Why? Because I love fighting games. Okay? And I want to play fighting games. But
love
the only way
gaming.
that I can actually do so is to play what's out there. I can't play the games that I want
Why
because
not?
they're not playable. Can I play Fightcade? No. Can't play Fightcade because people will get my IP address and troll me. Okay? Can I play the classic collections? Sure, and no one plays them. Lag City, right? So, the only way I can play fighting games is to play the modern slop, which is really what Street Fighter 6 has become.
Modern
It's
slop.
just slop.
Modern
So
slop.
it pisses me off. No other game pisses me off like Street Fighter.
Why doesn't he play other
Because
fighters?
It's disappointing. That's why.
Like
'cause
I
ultimately-
just don't get it. He's so scared of Guilty Gear and like all these other games. Like why doesn't he just try them? He tried Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Why did he try Guilty Gear? And like and I think this is also kind of bullshit too to say I can't learn anything. People play this game for so long. I mean, Strive is getting a huge update in like 2 weeks or so. Like Guilty like 2.0 is going to be a huge change and is revamping the whole game. People are basically going to start from nothing. He could join in then and then play against fun characters like Jacko, Biken, Potemkin, Happy Chaos, Asuka, Axel, Ram, Elfelt, Slayer, Johnny, Abba, Eno, Milia. So I'm just naming the cast at this point. I'm naming the entire cast. Why not? Go Lewis.
Ultimately, I know that fighting games could have gone in a
He should
different
play
and better
Go
direction
Lewis.
if the
Maybe
people weren't greedy
made
to
for
make them.
him.
But because the people are greedy, they've ruined an entire genre of games. And that disappoints me. You know what I mean? Like, it does.
You know what
It
I
makes
mean?
me sad to say, wow, I guess we're never going to have good fighting games again if it keeps going in this direction. Never.
Yeah,
So,
keep Doom posting about fighting
the
games.
thing is, when I play fighting games, we get views. We sometimes
Everyone
get
seems hyped
support.
for
It
2.0,
depends, right?
Like
But
it's
we'll
so
get some
funny.
support,
Everyone
we'll get-
everyone was dooming about Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, and then Strive showed off 2.0 and everyone was happy. Even though it's gonna get a battle pass. I feel whatever about the battle pass, honestly. I do think the short stories is kind of like the weirdest thing to put in a battle pass, but with everything I depend on how I wonder how it's gonna be done. To me that's what I think is more important. Like how is this battle pass gonna be treated? Like will it be like fair to get the short stories because it, like like I wonder how these things are gonna be handled and how this battle pass is gonna work. People are assuming it's gonna be the same battle pass as Grand Blue. I don't think it's gonna be the exact same. It may be the base that they started from, but I feel like it's gonna be a little bit different than what Grand Blue is doing.
We'll get
We'll
people
see.
excited. Particularly if it's a night when I'm doing well, then you're going to get that level of excitement. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Last night was the opposite. It was stressful. The game was not performing well. If you saw, just take a look at the connections that I was getting. And like I said, on average, it would say 4 bars, and I'd play it would be 70 milliseconds. That's not 4 out of 5 bars.
Oh my
That's
god,
just
dude, these are
not
like
even
splitting
close.
hairs. Like
70 milliseconds
come
is
on.
laggy as shit for a fighting
Deal
game.
with
And it will
it.
drop tons of inputs and have problems. And it kept giving me those matches, right?
He says this, and it acts as if like the opponent also doesn't have dropped inputs. Like maybe you're just getting so worked up about the dropped input that it's fucking your entire game up. The other guy's adapting, like, oh, I dropped my input. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. He's like, I dropped my input. What do I do? What do I do?
So, do I regret getting angry? What I regret is that it becomes a cascade that just gets worse. Meaning, once you get 1 or 2 bad matches and you lose a match because
So
it
you-
literally did not what you input
So
twice
you
or 3
do
times, and now
regret being
you just can't.
like
come back
honestly,
from
he could just say yes. Like, dude, you can. He's so like terrified of doing any self-reflection. There are times where like you'll just get angry, and then you'll be like, "Oh, you know what? I was being like little stupid or whatever." Like, I think it's important if you're at least like willing to acknowledge that you lose it and you get angry sometimes, and you try to control it better, like that is like more important than just saying, oh, I get mad sometimes. Like if you just say I get mad sometimes, and then the way you try to cope is to avoid that or whatever, is like that's not really solving the problem, and you're not gonna get better. Like I've said this before, like I get stuck in a loop when I play Strive sometimes, or even Street Fighter 6, where I just want to keep playing just so that I can like try not to like get angry and just kind of like keep calm when I do matches. Like that's what I try to do. And get this, it's gonna shock everyone. I play a little bit better when I try to calm down, because it's really just like you get heat so angry you're gonna just lose focus. And that just happens sometimes. Sometimes you're just not in the right headspace for the game. Sometimes you get a bad session, whatever. But he's dropping an entire character because of one bad night. Because he can't like cheese Alex the Master. Okay.
Back from it. It just becomes a never-ending like tidal wave, right? You know what I'm saying? It just gets bigger and bigger. The rage builds and everything. And now it's like, well, I'm not going to play well now. Obviously, now I'm just going to keep playing worse. But what am I going to do? Cancel the stream? Obviously not. Got hundreds of people on said stream.
He canceled the stream.
I got to keep going. I got to keep playing. But it's not enjoyable anymore. You know, there was a couple matches last night that were great. There were a few that I actually really enjoyed because it played well.
Like what?
But that doesn't...
Like what match?
That does not make up for the fact that like half the time the game is not good. It's dog shit online, you know? And that's the future of fighting games, because you have an entire community in the FGC who want to gaslight. They want to gaslight everyone into thinking that that is good gameplay, that that is acceptable, that the connections are good, the gameplay engine is good. They're gaslighting everyone because they're so afraid that if people were honest...
This is so dumb. This is so dumb because he said in the past, even the people who play Street Fighter 6 say the game sucks. He has said that so many times about how infrequent the balance patches are for this game and this and that. The FGC, he's acting as if like the FGC is going around like, hi guys, have you heard the good word of Street Fighter 6? Don't look at Alex's story mode. It's all good. Even though they are patching the story, they're changing Alex's story, guys. I don't know to what extent. There has been a precedent where they try to change the story and then sometimes they make it worse. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, that doesn't happen. Hopefully, it fixes the major issue within his story. Oh my god! Hold up! Hold the phone. All right. It's all good. It's fine. It's all good. All good. Wasn't a big deal. I did end up trying to see if I could pre-order Hades 2 right now. Can't yet. Bullshit. But soon I'll be able to buy the game yet again.
About the game and about the online connectivity and how bad it is, that then no one would play Street Fighter 6, and then, oh no, now Street Fighter's dead. Now what do? Our hobby is dead.
Okay,
that if people were honest about the game and about the online connectivity and how bad it is, that then no one would play Street Fighter 6.
Dude, it's okay. This online shit is really dumb because everyone understands that lag exists. You there's no way you could play a game with zero lag, and like there's no like good alternative. Rollback is the only reason. Like he even says it when he bitches about this sometimes, and you've listened closely. Oh no, like they pick rollback because there's nothing better right now. Yeah, there's nothing better right now, and he's like, and he's acting as if like there's no improvements. Like the rollback today is the same as it was like in 2008 or whatever the fuck, and it's like it probably isn't. I may be ignorant, but I'm assuming the rollback netcode is not exactly the same, and there have been improvements within that netcode over time. And he's acting as if like there's been zero improvement. He wouldn't even know. And even let's say that some other guy shows up with a brand new netcode. We're gonna call it super netcode. And everyone's like, oh shit, man, this is the best netcode ever. Games should have this. And then Street Fighter 7 comes out with super netcode. He plays it. This is not good. This is a terrible netcode. Who made this netcode? And then he's gonna shit on that guy for forever, for life. It doesn't matter. No netcode will be perfect for the king here. And it's like, of course, no one is saying that like rollback is flawless. It's the best that there is right now because the Neko before that was worse. And it's like, oh, they do it because they like how it looks. It feels way better to play this than fucking lag-based netcode, where things slow down and just feels terrible. You can't even time moves. And it was disadvantageous for a lot of games to use it. And this dude is like, yeah, like if and he wants other people to come up with answers. That's like that's the funny thing. Like people can at least understand that these two may not be perfect netcodes, but they'll accept rollback because it has more benefits than con. D- DSP keeps bringing up like shit that either rollback doesn't work or just one thing he hates about it. What about the other things about it? Why can't you just measure the value and say, well, it's not the worst thing ever and I can play games, yippity dippity, right? Like, come on. And again, he keeps thinking that nobody is critical of like any fighting game ever, that everyone's so desperate and so thirsty for modern fighting games that they're willing to lie. Like it's so annoying. And then he sits there's like, well, they're not gonna improve their game if people keep buying Street Fighter 6 and playing it. Dude, you realize that like half the patch notes come from like player either surveys, be it like with Strive literally surveys their audience numerous times to see what DLC characters they want, what people would want to see added, whatever. And like these are and they're always like expanding. It takes longer because guess what? It depends on how the game is developed in the first place and how they tweak it. And also with the tournament scene, they can't just keep releasing patches and then be like, all right, we have Evo tomorrow. We release a brand new patch. Like, that would be insane. Do you know how many people would be upset about that? Like, a lot. So they have to time. So not only do they have to time the patches in relation to like a tournament season that's coming up, and they have to give them enough time, and they have to figure out what needs to be changed. And he's like, well, and then he also acts as if like if you play the game, you're actively hurting the game's improvement or whatever the fuck. What if like I maybe criticize Strive? Does that mean I should stop playing Strive because I have some criticisms for it? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, what if I just like playing the game? And some of these people will just play it because they want to play the game that has the bigger community. Like, outside of Steam, Exard Revelator 2 has a decent sized community on Steam, to be fair. PlayStation is a little bit more like niche and like you need to know people a little bit more. And it's like, yeah, am I gonna play Exard on PS5 or am I gonna play Strive on PS5 if I really want to play Guilty Gear? Like, come on.
And then, oh no, now Street Fighter's dead. Now what do we do? Our hobby is dead, right? Or even our community, our competitive community is dead. Well, things don't get better if you...
This is so like dumb too. If you're gonna leave an entire community because there's no new games, you're not a real fan. All these people who like he knows Fightcade exists. And it's like, well, the community will be dead. No, they'll just stick with Fightcade and whatever game is out and play that, and then do whatever. Like they've been doing. There are still tournaments running in the like accent core of Guilty Gear, which is old. Like, people are still playing old Guilty Gear games. I mean, there are even sick fucks who are playing Guilty Gear 2 Overture. And it's not even a fighting game. That's how dedicated people are to the things they like.
If you sugarcoat and you gaslight, things only get better when you're honest and you demand better. Hence why with Street Fighter...
Yeah, nobody demands better. That's why they're fixing Alex's story, because nobody demanded. People were gaslighting and trying to convince you that his story was great, right? Like, come on. And that doesn't make any sense. Why would they gaslight people to liking a video game? Who does this? People who get shoved in lockers.
Street Fighter V, the game was out for 7+ years, and more than half of that, the game was terrible. It took for the
It was only 7+ years because Capcom, get this, they didn't want to be known as, oh, they released Street Fighter 5, oh, I'm gonna wait for Super. They made those DLCs and patches and all that, so it's like, whatever. But they probably wanted to keep it around for a long time. Because, again, like, more and more companies are slowly starting to realize that these re-releases were, guess what? They were just patches for the games in the first place. Revelator 1 was on its own, right? No. Sign. Guilty Gear Sign was on its own. They released Revelator separately, again, because it was a balance patch, they added more stuff to it, whatever, but it's still in the Exard, like, iteration of Guilty Gear. Revelator 2 was, like, another, like, minute change, but that was DLC for Revelator 1. Only Revelator 1. And now, it's like, now, more fighting game companies and developers are like, well, we don't need to re-release the game, like, multiple times. We could just make patches and seasons and like make that be the new version of that. And that's what this is. That's what they're doing now. That's why Street Fighter 5 was around for so long. And he keeps saying that it was only around for so long because people kept pumping money in it. First off, what if people just liked the game? Flaws and all. Like, you realize that people like games even if they're not the best game in the series, right? Like, okay.
took for the last couple of years for it to finally improve to the point where it was like a good game.
It's funny. This is even funnier now. So, he's saying Street Fighter 5 got better near the end. During that lifespan, DSP was saying that the fighting game community was like kissing its ass, hiding the truth, even though the fighting game community was highlighting a lot of the flaws. Like, who found out about the 8-frame delay? It wasn't him. It was people in the FGC. People in the FGC, like Maximilian Dude made fun of Street Fighter 5. All these other people have criticized Street Fighter 5. The only reason, like, there's only, but he keeps citing, like, this one guy who was, like, defending the fuck out of Street Fighter 5 on, like, clown levels. I don't remember this guy's name. I think he was, like, a Ken player. But he was, like, defending it a lot. To the point where people were, like, kind of dogging on him for, like, loving this game. And yet DSP's like, yeah, everyone loves Street Fighter 5 because they didn't want to, like, face the truth. Who were these people? Only, like, a few. A select few. It was still overall a dogged-on game. And yet, he said he would have you believe people defended this game and gaslight and, like, defended it. Then, later on, it got better. Even though it made a lot of money. And now he's saying like, oh, if you keep gaslighting and, like, not being honest, the game will not improve. Well, people were not being honest when Street Fighter 5 was out, and that improved. Like, it's the same nonsense of, how can, if you want to criticize Nintendo, stop buying Nintendo games. It's like, that's not how that works. Like, come on.
That's sad that you wasted 5 years of your community time because you wanted to kiss butt.
Community time.
And Street Fighter 6 is not going to get better. It's not. Not with the way that community acts.
Acts?
It's just going to continue to be bad. Okay? So...
How does he know they're gaslighting?
So do I regret
okay,
it?
he said, like, within a year, I think, even before that maybe, that people were criticizing Street Fighter 6 for the balance updates. He said that himself, and now he's like saying nobody criticizes it. He always wants to be the special snowflake, the only guy ever to be honest. He's the only one who sees the flaws of Street Fighter 6. No one else. Only him.
The rage, what I regret, is that it didn't result in an enjoyable time for viewership who wanted to see me play the game well. Because I couldn't play the game well. When you get that angry, you just can't. You're going to make tons of mistakes. You're going to play incredibly poorly. You're going to drop combos. You're going to drop moves. You're not going to be able to react. And then even when you do, the game still won't give you the input anyway, so it doesn't matter. You know? It just compounds the fact. It's compounded by the fact that the behavior of the people who were in Kick Chat who are absolutely unacceptably
Again, doubling down
acting
on
like
Kick
jerks.
Chat.
Okay.
Again, he's saying that they deflected to bring up the YouTube thing, but he's only bringing up the Kick Chat and then says, "Oh well, the YouTube thing, who cares?" He made it a big deal. He talked about it, and he said, "Oh, these people did this." Like he's making this a bigger deal than it is. He's making a mountain out of a fucking molehill.
Okay, just they knew what they were doing. They saw that I was tilted. They saw that I was crashing out. And they took the knife and they just twisted it in the wound like this. All right?
And he keeps
try
feeding it.
to-
Like,
to-
he tells so many people, ignore the trolls, have thick skin, stop being offended. And he's like, oh man, people said I suck at Street Fighter 6 as I'm angry. They're twisting the knife. Like, dude, like, come on.
to damage. And they did. You know, I couldn't have positivity at all from the kick side of stuff. It was sad.
It was sad. Dun dun dun.
So anyway,
Oh my God, this fucking
and on the
music.
YouTube side of stuff, of course, but what they did is they abused YouTube's algorithm because it's not what I thought. Remember I told you guys I thought that they flagged it for bad language? They didn't. They flagged it for nudity.
He did. They did though.
I'm serious.
Oh my God, it's because like the trolls found out it was for bad language and he wants to like prove them wrong. Like he can't just admit it was for bad language. You did say bad things. You told someone that they were sucking cock. Like and honestly, he could it would have made more sense for him to say, "Yeah, I was angry and I said like fucked up things, but like it was just in the moment." Like it is the most in the moment thing you can have. Like literally. Like it's just like, you know, it is the most like you can watch the fucking stream and you will understand why he's like getting mad. You know, you see it immediately. Like, okay, this guy's fucking tilted and he's saying shit. But he is like, no, that can't be true because they're saying that, so it gotta be something else to spread misinformation.
Trolls mass flagged the stream on the YouTube side saying sexual content. And YouTube's algorithm is so dumb, its AI is so dumb, it flagged the stream for sexual content because of Zengi.
This I don't believe. And I don't know if you can like look at the VOD about like the thing. Because I just don't know. Because like it was so late. I mean, and I get that like it happened like near the end. Even though I'm poor, I would support okay. So support Desert of Ash? Like, I don't know if this was like it. Oh no, this is something else. Let's see more videos. Like when did they start talking about like, you know, like because if it's after this, then I guess he's right. I guess it could theoretically be Geef. It's just listen to how he describes this costume. Listen to how he describes this costume.
I can't make this up. I wish I was making this up. YouTube runs on AI like everything else now. Okay, it does. And it actually flagged the stream for nudity for when I was fighting a Zengi. Now, could I have gotten that reversed? Sure. I could have just restarted the stream and it would have been monetizable again. Or I could have appealed that decision and some human would have looked at it and would have removed it. This can happen. Okay?
So why didn't you do that?
No, it wasn't nudity for the women. I swear to God, it was the Zengi. The one Zengi I fought because he was in the classic outfit and he basically just wearing underwear.
No, this is not the classic outfit. It doesn't match up. It doesn't match up because that's his Street Fighter 6 costume. He looks like he's wearing pants. And he's like, oh, it's his classic outfit? It looks like he's wearing underwear? Dude, this is his Street Fighter 6 costume. Where he's just wearing pants. And he's like, yeah, it looks like he's wearing underwear. I have not seen underwear that long before. That's crazy. Maybe Russia has different kind of underwear. But this is just wrong. And that to me was what stuck with me for some reason. Like, I don't think he fought as a Geef in the original costume, and he didn't. And he's and I'm gonna go into a Theo theory section. Hopefully, I can play this. Come on, do it, do it. Uh oh. Come on. Oh, there we go. I think DSP wanted to say that to kind of because he finds homosexuality to be very funny. Like if it like he's that kind of guy. He did not mature at all. He skipped mature, like when you grow up and realize that, like, he skipped that. He skipped that whole part of growing up. Because he's like, oh yeah, you love men. Yeah. Like that kind of like childish bullshit. That I think he was trying to get a dig, like, yeah, yeah, you guys like looked at Geef and saw him as a sexual person or whatever, because you're supposed to feel ashamed if you find men attractive, apparently.
They flagged the stream for nudity, and the AI is so dumb it thought that Zangief was naked, and it demonetized the stream.
Because like that doesn't make any sense. There's so many characters with that same design, and how come that has never gotten demonetized before? Like, and out of all the characters, it picks Geef. Like, you kind of would assume the AI would just assume it would be Cammy. It was naked. Like, whatever, okay.
I wish I could make this up. I'm not making it.
Like, he laughed, too, on top of that, because, again, he thinks, like, male sexuality is funny. Like, that's why he's so willing to do it, because it's funny. It's like, really stupid and, like, dumb.
Oh, okay?
He's an
So,
idiot.
anyway, yeah. So, yeah, last night sucked, okay? Overall, yesterday sucked. Here's why. I love Slay the Spire 2. I think it's a completely unique game, and I've never played a game like that before. I've played it for around 15, 16 hours now, and I love it. I love every minute I play it. I cannot get an audience for it. All right? I've tried everything. I tried to champion it. I tried to tell people how good it was. I talked about it in other videos and other streams.
Like, this tells me how little he likes the game. Like, people understand how much I'm a fucking, like, fan of, like, Hades 2, Guilty Gear, Damon and Baby. Damon and Baby's gonna be the new fixation, by the way, so get ready. Get ready for Damon and Baby discourse. It's coming. Let's see, SMT3, all these games, because I just bring it up, and I talk a lot about these things. When DSP talks about these things, it's always in service of him streaming the game, or him getting people hyped for the stream. It doesn't feel genuine. Like, he has taken a lot of the genuine stuff out of it. Like, if this was anyone else, like, man, like, I love Slay the Spire 2, I'm like, okay. DSP saying it's like, yeah, this is like as believable as like that whole burger bullshit that these CEOs were doing. Guys, the McDonald's CEO ate a burger, didn't eat it. Time for Burger King to do it. We're gonna eat a burger, guys. Like, wow, so genuine. Wow, great. Like, ever since that fucking Wendy tweet happened years ago, that like damaged brand behavior forever, and we will never recover from it. We will always be haunted by brands trying so hard to be funny, and DSP is the human manifestation of it. Like, it's just like, it really is like, shut the fuck up. Like, that's what DSP is. He's just a brand. He's a walking brand. Like, it doesn't help that, like, everything about him, every other channel has to have his name in it. Everything about him has to be about him. He has to have every emote about whatever. There's like nothing, and every time he talks, it's like brand bullshit. This dude is so soulless, and he's like, "Why do people think I'm soulless?" Like, it's so hard to take him seriously. He was talking about One Piece this week, and it's like, dude, I can't even believe he likes the anime. he didn't, or even just the property. He says he watches the Netflix. Okay, first off, he talked way more about the fucking Netflix live action thing than the anime and manga ever. Like, I just started reading the manga like last year, and I'm past the Davy Back game. I'm like, where am I? They're going to like Watertown or whatever. Like they saw a ship in the ocean, cool ass ship. I think it was called like Smoking Tom, whatever. Uh, and they're in this one town where like, they're trying to get a carpenter. Like that's where I'm at right now. And it's like, oh, banger. I feel like I'm more of a fan of One Piece than he is, and he supposedly liked the show more than I did because I kind of gave up on the show. I'm sticking with the manga, baby. The manga is where it's at. And this dude is like, and then he's like, yeah, I skimmed through it. I skipped this arc. You gotta watch what you want to watch. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And it gets to the point where I kind of question what he considers canon. Because he's talking about the Netflix live action skipping arcs and this and that. And I'm like wondering, is he considering filler episodes canon? Like, I don't know if he knows what filler episodes are. I kind of question his definition of that. Because, like, again, any other story that takes, like, a time for the characters to relax, and all this stuff, he gets really buttered and says, the pacing is terrible. Why are they doing this? There's zombies around. And it's like, you don't understand, like, that you need character moments to, like, kind of care about the characters that you're playing or whatever. And so that's why I don't know what he considers to be filler. Again, I could be wrong. I'm not watching the live action One Piece. Like, fuck that. I'll either wait for the new anime that they're doing, or I'm just gonna stick with the manga. Like, that's where I'm at.
Streams, I said, hey, it's good, it's good. I can't get people to come by.
And like how performative this is. It's like, guys, see, I'm saying it's good. Don't I sound like a gamer? I'm saying I like it, and nobody's showing up. And it's like, why? Like, he wants ass pass for liking games. Guys, I like Guilty Gear. So when I stream it, whenever I stream again, you guys should like support the stream because I like a game. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that cool? Like, who does that? Like, if I like a game and I'm streaming, I'm just streaming, I'm liking it, do whatever. And this guy's like, I'm liking Slay the Spire too. Where's the support? Where's the engagement? Like, and again, he's not grateful for the people who show up. And this is the guy that's like, I don't care if one person's there as long as someone's enjoying the stream, blah blah blah. And he was streaming Slay the Spire. He got like what 200 views, whatever. And he's like, yeah, nobody's watching. All those viewers mean nothing to him. Yeah, take him for granted, Phil.
Viewers on YouTube. Okay? We cannot get people to engage with it. Like, there's like 4 or 5 people who talk when I play it. And if they talk about the game, people are like, oh, well, you're holding Phil's hand. Well, what are they supposed to fucking do? Sit here and talk about, golf?
What can they do? Phil, like, this is what I mean when he claims he's an interactive streamer, and I don't understand the gall of him saying that. Because why doesn't he try to start a conversation with them and all this stuff? Like, you don't need to talk about the fucking game to talk to people. Like, come on. Like, when you hang out with friends, you're like, do you go to a restaurant like, guys, let's talk about McDonald's. We're going to McDonald's right now. We should talk about McDonald's when we're there. I don't want to talk about anything else. We're talking about McDonald's. Like, what? Like, you're playing Slay the Spire. Like, even the one random Slay the Spire streamer I was watching, he was talking about the game, but he also was just kind of, like, chilling. He was like, guys, let's talk about the game. Guys, what do you think about this card? And guess what? He made, like, decisions faster than Phil. He was like, oh, this, look at this, okay. Like, he's one of those players that will just sit there forever and think and think and think, and it gets to the point where you don't even think that they're thinking.
Golf? You want them to talk about, I don't know, what's going on in Greece or something? Like,
yeah,
it's a game stream.
What is going on in Greece? Let's talk. Okay, I'm gonna do some research. I don't know what Google's gonna show me. I'm gonna go to full screen, guys. Let's see what's going on in Greece. What is going on in Greece? Okay, I'm gonna read the AI summary, unfortunately, but then I'm gonna click this BBC article, and AP News. We're gonna read AP News. So I'm just gonna read the highlighted section. As of March 2026, Greece is navigating high-stakes legal proceedings regarding a fatal 2023 train crash, ongoing migration challenges in the Aegean, and agricultural protests over EU's subsidies. Oh, I vaguely remember. Oh my god, I think my mom was telling me about this because I think they found out like the people who were in charge of the agriculture was like, um, they were like, oh, what's the word? Oh, they were like pocketing the money or some shit. It was some weird, some funny things, and they were like caught red-handed. It was kind of something else. Let's go to AP News. That was a little the train crash. I was like, oh shit, train crash. That's not good. But the rest of the stuff, after years of grief, trial opens over the Greek rail disaster. Damn, that's fucked up. That I also vaguely remember. Greece launches an animal airlift to evacuate pets and the owners from the Mideast. Man tells of pride as newly emerged photo reveals. Ooh, that's. Reveals Greek grandfather being led to that's not a good story. That got dark really quick. We're gonna move on from that. We're gonna move on. Let's talk about DSP again. That got dark unnecessarily fast. Let's go here. Oh god, that was a mistake. Why did he tell me to look up what's happening in Greece? It's fucked up, man.
They're going to talk about the game. They're going to try to help me with the game. Like, that's the point. You know what I'm saying?
That's the point. But he said people at the time, like, oh, let me figure. He says this all the time. Let me figure it out. Wait for me to ask. And now it's because honestly, he figured out that asking for handholding is easy bait for engagement. The easiest bait for engagement is to help this guy play a video game. And it's like, at this point, just say, like, YouTube plays games. I don't know, like, whatever.
People sit here and complain that they're helping me with the game. Well, that was the whole point of the stream, okay? So, I've tried multiple streams. I cannot consistently get people to show up for Slay the Spire 2, and it sucks because I love it. I want to play it more right now. I'm craving it. I love the game, and I can't. I can't get people to show up, so it's done. Like, I just can't play it anymore. What I would like to do is when the game updates and has more content, which it will, it's going to apparently have 7 more characters over the course of early access. I'd like to go back to it from time to time.
I thought, whatever. Remember when he was crashing out about people like saying, if you're going to tell me to wait for the final game, you're a piece of shit.
There's not much I can do. I have to have people consistently showing up and supporting it, and they're not. Okay? So that already upset me. Already I was like, excuse me. Already I was like, man, that's very upsetting. It's a game I really like. And this is the textbook example.
Textbook.
Okay.
Textbook example.
This is a textbook example. All right. 100%.
100%.
Of a situation
120%.
where people say things like, you should just play whatever you want.
Play whatever you want.
I really wish that I could. I wish that I could just play whatever I want at all times.
But you're playing Dragon Quest.
It's not possible.
Again, this is really bullshit, though. Think about it. Every game he's playing on stream is games he wants to play. He brags about this at the end of the year. Yeah, man, I don't know about my disappointing games. I only play games I want to play. All the time. And now he's like, yeah, man, I can't play games I want to play all the time. I mean, sure, he can't play his favorite games all the time, but he kind of does if you think about it, because he plays, like, Boomer as Final Fantasy sometimes, Dark Souls. Like, this is just an empty statement at the end of the day.
For me to just play whatever I want.
He just like sounding like he's doing a sacrifice for everyone. Because I'm sacrificing so much.
So
I can't play Dragon Quest 9 right now.
When you're not just doing this for a hobby, but you're doing this as a job. All right, that's life. Fair enough. Okay.
But why can't he like be a JRPG
really
streamer?
Upset me yesterday, and then on top of that,
whatever.
Playing Street Fighter 6, knowing this is like the make or break stream to try to get Alex to master. And you might say, well, why is it a make or break stream? Because now what's happened is Alex has been out for a week in Street Fighter 6. Everyone knows the character in and out because that community literally just fucking sits there tryharding all day. Why?
Yeah, how dare people play a game and want to be good at it? Like, yeah, I may not go to tournaments, but I like to, play the game and try to get good at it so I can win. Like, I don't know what he's complaining about. Like, yeah, people want to play a game and get good at it. Like, why do people play chess? They're not going to a fucking chess tournament.
I have no idea. They certainly don't treat it like a hobby. They treat it like it's a full-time job, even though the vast majority of them will never play it.
How does he know that they're treating it like a job? Like, again, as I said, you don't know who's playing in ranked. You don't know who they are. You don't know their life story. Like, yeah, sure, there are people that probably, like, try so too hard or whatever, but you don't know that's everyone you face. For all you know, you can be facing a fucking baby with a fight stick. You could be fighting an infant for all you know. The parents are absentee parents, like as DSP likes to say, and they're like, okay, Timmy, here's the fight stick, go have fun, and then they leave, and little Timmy's just mashing buttons.
At a tournament level, they'll never go and win tournaments, be signed by a team, or make $1 playing it, but they all think they will.
No, dude, they're playing because they like the game. And what if they do have aspirations to do locals? Like, this dude he's so out of the loop. He thinks that nobody does locals anymore. He's like, yeah, it's either you. Like, he thinks all the tournament scene is strictly Evo level, and everyone's on teams. It's that or nothing. Like, you realize that there are like locals and like and still grassroots things going on. You just don't hear about it because guess what? There's a lot of them, and you're not gonna have time to like go through every single thing that happens. Like, for all I know, there could be one like down the street from me. For all I know, I don't know. And this guy is like, I don't know why they're playing the game and they're trying so hard. Yeah, why are they like? So you want them to play the game and fuck around and not care? Then what's the point? Like, why would they buy the game?
There's this weird tryhard mentality online now.
And this guy is saying this as he was saying, I'm trying to get Alex to Master. I can't get him to Master. Why do you want him to Master so bad? I thought you're not a tryhard. You're not going to tournaments. Why do you want Alex to be Master? You're not in the FGC. So why? Like, he's saying this, but ask yourself, why was it so important for Alex to be Master? Why is he so thirsty for Alex to go to Master? Why was it a make or break stream in the first place? If everyone else is a tryhard and they're wrong, he's not taking Alex to tournaments. He's not talking to Button Check about Alex. He's not doing Alex tech videos. He's not trying to convince us that he's an Alex master. He just wants him to get Master. Why? Why does he want him to be Master? If everyone, because he's getting paid to play Street Fighter 6, then why not go to Grandmaster? You're getting paid to play Street Fighter 6. Why isn't block out Grandmaster? Like, this is dumb logic.
It's not about fun. It's about immediately absorbing all tech at a moment's notice and regurgitating it, copy-pasting it onto the internet. Well, that's not fun. Because one of the most fun things about fighting games, in my opinion, is that I call it the era of discovery. When a new fighting game comes out, when a DLC releases or a new character is out, a patch is out, what happens is we get a situation where you have to explore. You have to experiment. You have to try new things. Whenever a new fighting game came out in arcades, that was cool. For like 2-3 months, you knew every time you played that game was going to be a refreshing, interesting experience. Because now it's all new characters, the balance, the new combo systems, the new mechanics. It's going to be a while before people figure it all out. Today with modern fighting games, because everything is online and everyone is so desperate to be the first person to expose the tech, to make the video.
No one, like, this is dumb. No one is thirsty to get to be the one to first expose the tech. Like, you think, how many people are running to Rufflemonger, like, uploaded an Alex tech video, like, this week, a week after Alex was out. Like, yeah, there are probably impression videos explaining some tech that they think that they found, and then they do a tech video, and they're like, oh, this is what we found, whatever. But, like, this is just the nature of things. Deal with it. And, like, this is the guy that says, I'm so good at adapting. You gotta adapt. Adapt, bitch! Like, adapt to what's going on around you. Yeah, people are gonna learn the game faster than before, or whatever. Deal with it. Grow up.
Video that gets viral views, to get the stream that blows up, to be the first to use something in tournament, within a couple days, everything's already known. The era of discovery is like a couple hours. And the next thing you know, everyone knows everything, and everyone just...
That is not true. That's factually not true. I have two good examples in my mind. One being Dizzy in Strive. When she came out, I mean, no, I think a lot of people still think she's kind of low tier and she, like, needs buffs. But, like, at the time, people were like, I don't know how the Wings of Light is gonna work. Like, what is this move gonna really do, and what is it gonna mean for the character? Like, is it gonna be a viable move? And I still don't think people, like, figured that out. Like, I think, for the most part, it's used just to pressure and, like, get people, like, to panic, to knock her down so that it cancels. But, like, you know, that's generally what I've seen it be used as. You have Unico, who has a second overdrive, which is the most worthless overdrive I've seen in a game. You need to have, like, low health, and you need to hit a character in a specific way, and it's like, for it to even work properly, and it's like, no one's using that. Like, I kind of hope they change that super in 2.0. Like, it is such a useless super. Like, I've never seen anyone do it. I saw one video like 2 days ago of someone actually using the super, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that move was in the game. But when that move was shown, people were like, I don't know how this super is gonna work. It's kind of like an insta-kill, I guess, but, like, who knows? Who knows how it's gonna work? And I don't think anyone really figured it out, because it's like, there's not a lot of, like, opportunities. And he's like, yeah, everyone figures out in a day. Yeah, that, sure.
just copy pastes. Why? Because it's too easy to execute. Like, every combo in this game is simple. It's so easy to do. It didn't used to be like that. It used to be hours and hours of practice and muscle memory and things to execute the good stuff. Now it's like, okay, everyone, here's what you do. Jumping attack, low attack, drive rush, low attack, special move, cancel into super, 60% damage.
That's what he does. He does that. He does that too. But he throws in a throw once in a while.
But anyone could do that combo, yeah. 60% damage. And now the round's over because they're stuck in the corner.
I love him saying that everyone learned all this stuff. They do this combo, and it says it's an easy combo. Anyone can do it. So then why do they have to learn it? Huh?
Wow, that's fun. And again, it used to take a while to figure out that tech. Now it's like, it's known right away. So the only way I was going to get Alex to master was to do it at an accelerated rate. I tried to do it day one. It didn't work out. I actually made some big headway when I played him for like 90 minutes on Thursday's stream after Crimson Desert. And I was like, this is it. This is the big stream to do it. And then the game doesn't agree. It just will not give me good connection.
Yeah, that tells me what I thought initially during that stream. He was more focused on Street Fighter than that game. So he was trying to find an excuse to drop it. And he was lucky that the game has a very, like, mixed reaction, or some people say it's good, some people say it's whatever, whatever. It's not a game people are gonna, like, die on the hill for.
Right? It's just sad. Come on, man. One missed input, and the whole round is over every time. It's like, dude, you get tired of it. You don't want to play it anymore. So, on top of me not being able to play Slay the Spire anymore because it's not working, I can't get an audience for it. Now, the one chance to get this dude to master that I had is gone. All right? And you might say, well, can't you get him to master? Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to keep grinding with this character. I have other
this shows you he didn't want to get to master because, I mastered the character. He just wanted to get it through the cheesiest, easiest way possible. The least friction way. And if anyone did this, he'd say, oh, this person's a piece of shit. He got so butthurt when people were getting master with bad win-loss ratios. He was going on rants saying this is stupid, they need to fix this. And look at him now. He's like, oh, I can't get Alex to master when people didn't understand the matchup yet. And now they know, and I can't do it. Like, then why were you complaining about the win-loss ratio thing for so long?
characters that I like more, that I want to go back to. I want to play with Honda and see the new combo ability with his hands and see if he's much better. I want to try.
How does he know about the combo with the hands? I thought you're supposed to learn on your own. Why is he watching combo videos?
Try Lily and the new spacing with her Condor Spire, double dives, and her standing
Double
fierce apparently is
dives.
good now. Which it is shorter range, but it claps. It's like a boom, like a big counter hit.
Boom!
And it can lead to big combos.
I give it
and
a.
moves. It's just so
I
much
give
better
it
than it used to
5.
be.
Boom.
So
boom.
these are things
boom.
I want to practice. I want to mess with. I don't want to
That
keep
was less than
messing
5,
around with
but you know what I
Alex.
mean.
Alex is all right. I don't dislike the character, but the
Oh, thank
problem is
God.
everyone's playing him now. So now everyone's got his number. Everyone knows this character in and out within a week. It's last night playing was so different than day one. Day one, no one knew what was going on. Now it's a week. Oh, everyone knows everything about this character. Can't even use a move. It's stuffed every time. Like, oh my God, seriously.
Dude, whatever. Okay.
So,
Why can't he learn?
yeah,
Why can't
frustrating
he
day
learn?
yesterday, but that's what I mean. Like,
I
wanna
love how
bounce back.
everyone else learns the matchup, but oh my God, this dude played Street Fighter 6 since launch, and he still does not know how to fight Cammy. I love that everyone learned how to fight all his characters, but he has yet to learn how to fight Cammy, and he will always do one match against them. And even with Alex, he bragged about how Alex was able to fight Cammy. He never did a full set with Cammy. Like, even in this match, like how fucking obnoxious this was. Let's see. Let's go like Cammy.
That's game. Yes. You suck. You're a
Oh.
Again, everything she
No, it wasn't that one. Oops. F's? Oh, don't tell me it was another. Where? Oh my God, dude. The timestamps don't work. It's incorrect. The hit. Oh my God, what was it? The timestamps, they're not correct. They're not correct for me. Where is that Cammy? He fought a Cammy. I know he fought a Cammy. I know Cammy's here somewhere. Where is Cammy? Show me the Cammy. Show me the scrubby Cammy. They said this was Jamie and it's Ed. It's clearly Ed.
you for the $5. As for other fighting games, I would love to play other fighting games. No one plays any of them. I want to play classic fighters and shit. No one plays them anywhere.
Okay, it has to be this. Look at this. Look at this baby mode.
Fucking crushed, bitch.
Bitch!
Fucking crushed like the fuck.
One match. Yeah, that's you showed him one match, one and done.
Fucking bitch you are.
Like, and again, this is ranked, and I'm sure, I'm like positive, either when he was in casuals he'd said this, or he said this in ranked or whatever. He said something like, you're quitting in ranked, you're a bitch. You didn't finish the set like a respectable player. And he's doing a ranked, he finishes one match and he's doing, and it's like, he does this because I think low-key, he thinks every Cammy is raw. Or a troll. He thinks all Cammys are trolls. He won't say it out loud because he knows how paranoid and silly that sounds. So he'll just think it. And then he'll act like this. Because how can you win one match and then act this cacky?
You are.
Yeah, do this when you do a set, bitch.
Ultimate
Like,
fucking.
and I'm sure he'd also said, if you did that at the arcade, they beat the shit out of you.
Spanking. Ultimate spanking.
Ultimate spanking, it's one
Holy
and
shit.
done.
Fuck that.
Look how happy he is. But remember, guys, he still does not know this matchup. He will never learn. I do sometimes, like, I talked about my, like, methodology on, like, doing sets. But I have done sets with, like, Happy Chaos, Axel, Asuka. And these are characters that I struggled with. And I can actually, like, fight them a little bit better than I did before. And this guy can't even face a Cammy. He can't even face a Cammy.
Okay, I do.
He doesn't know pain until he fights fucking Happy Chaos and Asuka.
We're on track. If you haven't noticed, people are actually behaving today, which is good. I want to say thank you to everyone who's on both sides of the stream here, who are actually being nice and rational and calm and acting normal.
He said that they were, like, deflecting. He was mocking them earlier.
Well, I appreciate that. Because, yeah, last night really tilted me, really pissed me off. And I appreciate that very, very much. Okay.
Well, that's what they're doing. They're just gonna, like, piss you off. Then the next day they're gonna be like, "Oh, we love you, Phil." And then next time,
calmly discuss it.
Yeah,
instead of me crashing out again. Okay.
I played you last night and won. No leg on my side.
No, see, I've already said that a million times.
And guess what? This person read this. It said, I didn't find any master cammies. Yeah, what? I don't think this person named themselves, like, after their ranking level. Maybe they named themselves Cammy Master because they play Cammy in every Street Fighter. Like, okay, man.
Play Street Fighter 6 enough anymore to be good at it. How was I really good at Street Fighter 6 when it first came out? Because I played it all the time. It was a hot new release, and everyone wanted to see this game tons a week, right? I was playing it 3, 4, 5 streams a week. So I was messing with different characters. I had the tech down. Now I barely play it. 2 hours a week sometimes, 4 hours at most, is not enough to hang in a competitive game in any realm. It doesn't matter if it's an FPS, if it's an MMO,
I'm able to hang
strategy style
Strive,
game, like League of
barely
Legends,
play that
whatever you're
now.
playing, fighting game, it doesn't matter. 2 to 4 hours a week is not enough. Okay,
I play less than
I would
that
have to be playing this game a lot more, and I can't. I'm playing variety, right?
For some reason, I feel like when I play more Street Fighter 6, I play worse.
When I balance that stuff,
when I play more of Strive, I kind of like either
more right now.
I'm more consistent.
Just being
I get worse when I play Street Fighter 6 more.
So anyway,
unless I'm a no, then I'm like,
sure, if I tryharded Alex all week, he would have been master second day I played him. Seriously, I would have had him master Wednesday last week for sure, 100%.
Why didn't you do that? I thought you wanted to turbo Alex the master.
It's not me. I'm a variety creator now. Not everyone cares about fighting games all the time. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you played Resident Evil 9 like for a week straight. Because
all right, let's do some shout outs. Let's talk about today. Let's talk about Lance Catamaran.
Okay, I want to see if there's any gold dust.
For a generous contribution. To pull out positive content every week with these vicious people trolling you. I appreciate it. Are we going to get the legendary return of Dick Lightning and Dark...
Okay, he's good.
The longest now?
I love he's like, are you going to play Dark Souls 2? And he's like, oh, well, you know, like, he doesn't say yes. He's like, well, let's think about this. The one I didn't play in a long time was Dark Souls 2, so it would be Dark Souls 2. Yeah, you've been talking about Dark Souls 2 for years.
I don't know. Definitely would be PC version.
Yeah. Do mods to make it look pretty.
Extensive mods.
Oh my god. Remember when you saw hype up enemy randomizer mod in Dark Souls 1 and he never did it? Yeah, I remember.
That you can actually add to the game to completely change it from and Scholar of the First Sin version. So, you know, then again, it certainly hasn't been Scholar of the First Sin played.
Oh my god, I do not care about this.
007 First Light and Lego Batman. That's a few good releases, and I'm sure there's going to be more.
Lego Batman?
But as you're listening to that, I'm sure you're like, well, there's
nothing
nothing
like
big
sewer
there.
off
No,
Lego
right.
games?
Like, there's nothing huge going on.
Oh my
so
god, that Lego Batman game, I think is
going
to be
for like a Dark Souls 2
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll see.
He's either gonna skip it because he's gonna get like okay, actually, you know what? Fuck. Let's shit about this for a minute. I had to say to my mind a little bit. This guy, I'm not gonna play Pocopia because the narrator talked to me like I'm a child. What a dumb fuck. But he's gonna play Lego Batman. Oh, okay, man. Like, Sure. Are you sure you didn't want to play Pocopia because of that, and not because it was a $70 game you didn't want to buy? Like, I'm sorry. I don't think he wanted to buy that game. He never did. He never did. He wanted to play Fire Red, and he was finding an excuse to shut up Pocopia to play this. But luckily for us, he decided to go the route of carrot dangle with Pocopia, and not the trolls want to see me do dumb shit or whatever, like he did with Code Vein, where he said that we all want to see him look at boobs or some shit. It was really weird.
Princess Luna, thank you for a $10 super
And
chat.
then like Stellar Blade, we wanted to all jerk off
chill.
while he played it or something.
I hope you have a better day today. Thank you.
You guys just wanted me to play Stellar Blade so you guys can jerk
completely
it.
under control today. Maybe people are actually listening to reason and trying to be nicer, because last night was insane.
Oh my god! And then this is annoying. He's like, you guys are being so nice to the reason. Like, he's talking to them like they're fucking like like they're fucking like I don't know. I want to find a way to say this without being mean, but whatever. I guess animals. I guess drones. Whatever. Like they're a bunch of like hyenas or wolves, and like, oh, thank God the wolves didn't like fucking attack me today. Thank you. You guys are so like. He's acting like he's being surrounded by bullies, and he's like, if I told the bullies they're all cool, they're not gonna bully me today. Okay, I mean, bullies do what bullies do. They will do whatever. You never know what a bully's gonna do.
And actually, people seem to be pretty good right now. Guys, do you understand the difference? I'm not talking about the YouTube side, because there are some trolls on the YouTube side, but on the Kick side, do you guys see the difference here? Like, I don't mind you guys just sitting there.
Oh my god, I love you saying that there's trolls on this YouTube side. And I was like, that's whatever. Kick! I thought the Kick was supposed to be the trolls, though.
Talking, chilling. Even if you're making fun, it's fine. Just don't ruin the chat for people who want to be positive people. Okay? Let them talk. Give them some fucking space to breathe.
Okay. God.
Okay.
The chair vibration is going with the music.
Let's see here.
Not anymore.
Cammy Master did a $2 super chat and says, I played you last night and I won, no lag on my side. It's false, because I didn't fight any master players last night. So obviously you're full of shit.
Exactly. He thinks he's a master Cammy because his name is Cammy Master.
I actually did beat some Cammies last night.
That's like me calling Jacko Vanguard, and you're like, Theo, you're not Vanguard rank yet.
Able to be in my face constantly.
What about like
the word Vanguard? She can't do the stupid pattern bullshit. And I actually did pretty good against a couple Cammies. So.
Couple of Cammies. Yeah, a bunch of one Cammy. Is there another Cammy he fought? Actually, that wasn't even like marked correctly. I don't care. I don't think he fought any other Cammies. I don't buy it.
Okay.
I don't buy it. I don't
Shadow
believe
My
it.
Sonic, thank you for $5. Will you be playing the new Life is Strange game in the future? I think I just answered that. Like, I'm not opposed to it, but let's be honest. Life is Strange has changed dramatically from what it started as, right? Life is Strange originally was supposed to be almost like a sci-fi thriller.
I'm so tired of hearing about
this game. But the whole point was that it had like this murder
I even think people who like these games are not as annoying as like people like DSP and like the usual like people are like, oh, this game is terrible or whatever.
Trying to push certain kinds of.
They've had progressive themes in the first game, but who cares? And what are these progressive themes? Like, I kind of like feel like this is a little ridiculous because it probably is just like, oh man, they have like an LGBT flag in like a bar, and like, oh, they're pushing it in. It's like, dude, it's just a fucking flag. Like, oh my god. And yeah, you go to anywhere that has it, yeah, they're forcing that, right? It's like, this is a flag that's been around and been used. Who cares?
Not agendas, but dialogues, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm not opposed to that.
Dialogues.
Except you have to understand that going into it.
Oh, and then you guys are like, oh, you're the police
like,
are
oh god. You know, like
assholes.
Like I like Life is Strange.
Wow, nobody ever said that before. That must be a liberal thing.
But then the last
say
one
fuck
that
the
played,
police.
Called Life is
no one
Strange.
has ever said that in the history of America.
No, what was it called? Something to do with photos. I can't remember what it was called. It started off good, and then it just got laughably bad. And it was fun playing through it till the end, but the end is like, oh, it's gonna be like X-Men now.
But
is
whatever.
it? Because now they're making another one.
He was mostly mad about that bar scene where like Max was like
Chloe.
with a girl or
well,
whatever.
It's definitely not the plot from the last one, which is more interesting. You know what I mean? So
But
I don't know if people are
But
going
if
to
it's
care about
continuing
it.
from it,
I know
would
it
make
comes out tomorrow.
like if I didn't play any of these outside of the first one, and I'm assuming like the last one like ended with like, oh, there's multiple multiverses versions, blah blah blah. So it would make sense that this game would have Chloe in it because it's a different timeline or whatever. I'm assuming it's like a different multiverse Chloe and shit. It's not the same Chloe from the first game.
Tomorrow, but people are probably going to be like, I'm more interested in this Screamer game, this driving game, to see if it's any good.
You didn't even know this game was coming out
And
until today.
I want to see people
I think,
play it and,
or whatever.
get a feel for it. And if it ends up being fun, then maybe we'll check it out next week. I'm not opposed to that. I usually don't play driving games,
You should have played Dispatch, honestly.
Anyway,
but he got scared because of that sex scenes in it. Like
it's
the first
probably a no
episode,
for now,
like
unless
he
people
had
really want.
Dispatch man has sex with that
And then Shadow
woman.
My Sonic did another $5.
And I saw that. I was
never
like,
played a
yeah,
turn-based
DSP is
RPG.
gonna
Which
hate
game would you
this.
recommend as a first-time player? Oh man,
He's like, oh my god,
there's so
we
many
played this.
turn-based RPGs.
It's,
That
oh
might
my
be
god,
a better question for the chat.
Wait, what?
$5 super chat. I never played a turn-based RPG. Which game would you recommend as a first-time player? Oh man, there's so many turn-based RPGs.
Are you
that might
kidding
be
me?
a better question for the chat.
Are you fucking for real? Mr. I love Chrono Trigger! I love Suikoden! I don't know what to answer, man. Yeah, you should play Persona 3 on hard.
Because I sadly just don't get to play them as often as I'd like because
No,
they
play
don't really
the
work
answer.
that well
Yeah, skip the
on
main
stream.
game, play
They just
Persona
don't.
3 the
Most
answer.
of the time when I play turn-based RPGs, it's really hard to
Not
retain
the
an audience.
remake. Play the
Um,
original. Get a PS3.
I know I missed out. Like, for example,
and buy it.
Isn't Octopath Traveler 1, 2, and don't they have another
Oh my god,
year
big
last
fan.
year? I'll tell you this, stay away from Final Fantasy from anything that came out in like the last 10 years. I'm serious. Like Final Fantasy
Oh my god.
kind of went off
wait,
the
wait,
deep
wait.
end and isn't even turn-based anymore.
Oh,
It's way worse now. Both 15 and 16 are not great games because the active combat system is nowhere near as good as when it used to be turn-based. So I'll just say that.
Whatever. Like I
And of
get-
course, 7 remake trilogy as well. It's active combat. Like,
Seven. The 7 remake
what
isn't that
happened to
bad.
They excelled at one thing, and at some point they decided that's not what people want anymore. It's not profitable enough.
Yeah, still butthurt
Great,
about
great
no
game.
turn-based
Dragon Quest
games.
11
Yeah,
is
play another
exceptionally
one
good.
then.
I
Like
really like that game.
it is kind of like I kind of get that like people just want turn-based Final Fantasy, and I wouldn't necessarily say that people are wrong for saying that, but I also feel like there are so many other games that are turn-based. If Final Fantasy ain't doing it for you, play another one. Like there's so many of them now. Metaphor, Persona, Like a Dragon, Suikoden, Demon School, whatever. Like you can just find one. You can like trip and fall into a hole and find one down there.
Okay.
Oh man, and he dropped Rebirth because he was like
Someone tipped the dollar. Oh,
he
it's
kills
Beaver
me.
Bother. Tipped the
He
dollar.
was
50
so
when you get
close
into the
to the
leverless
beef
fight
scene.
stick. Oh, I'm definitely not. I most definitely am not. There's no way that this audience is going to.
Wait, what?
Bother. Tipped the $1.50 says, when are you getting the leverless fight stick? Oh, I'm definitely not.
Oh,
I most definitely am not. There's no way.
yeah, the audience is not gonna wait for the.
And it
training
would be a
mode.
lot of grinding. It would be a lot of.
Yeah.
It's not content for streaming. You know what I mean? And I don't have the
It
time
could be.
off stream to learn.
That's a defeatist attitude, but not for him though. Not for him. Anyone can stream like I'm lording my hitbox today. Let's go, and people will be like, oh fuck, look at that. DSP, he would not be able to do that. He'd be like, okay, okay, this punch, okay, right, this punch, this okay, this kick, okay. Wait, I got it. I just get mine. This is gonna be him like learning leverless. Okay. This is so weird. This is up. Okay. Up. Okay. This is up. Okay. After breath. No, this is down. Oh my god. Okay. Down. Up. Down. Like that's him like learning leverless. So yeah, he should not be playing leverless. He's too old. He's too old for it.
Learning. So I can't. I'm not getting any leverless. There's no point.
Like, he can't even play like a controller. He has to look at the
What's going
controller
on? Let's see.
sometimes.
King Michael, how are you?
Yeah,
Good to see
he
you.
had to put
man.
on glasses to find the start button on the fucking
Boy, how are
Pikachu
ya?
controller. He had to get glasses. So yeah, you
Alright,
think
let's
this
talk
guy's
about-
gonna do leverless?
Let's talk about the schedule and let's do some of this Nintendo.
Okay, all right. I think this is it. This is a 3-hour video. We don't need it to be 10 hours. So thank you for watching. It was a fun one. Guys, Hades 2. Hades 2 is coming to the PlayStation, probably Xbox as well. Yeah. I'm gonna buy it again. I'm Hades cucked. Gonna play it again from the start, like a gamer, and I'm gonna enjoy the game all over again. It's gonna be a whole new experience. Even though I like beat it already, and I can do like the end game stuff for on the Switch too, but I can now do it for trophies. Yeah, I'm hype. I'm hyped for Hades 2. I cannot wait for it again. The announcer trailer was really cool. Again, I'm a huge sucker for animated trailers, and and you know what? Go to the game. It's aiming to be another game of the year for me, guys. They should just give this game of the year again. They'd be like, "Hey, we fucked up last year. We're gonna do Hades 2 a solid and nominate it again, and then give it at least give it like best art direction or soundtrack. You know, I can forgive the Game of the Year award this year if they give it to Damon and Baby. Damon and Baby needs Game of the Year. Damon and Baby. Yeah. You may think I'm joking. Damon and Baby is a good game. Yeah. Check it out. Damon and Baby. Is it the best game ever? Maybe. Anyways, that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one.